Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you candy. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you everything. Critwitch, hi. Thank you so much for the host, Critwitch. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Hey, hi everybody. You know I streamed on Thursday, but I haven't streamed. Oh no, I still saw it. Critwitch, I saw it. I was sitting here just pouring my water into a cup, getting ready to start, and I saw that host. Your host cannot escape my attention. That's all I'm saying. Hello, the Krellin. Hello. You're adjusting to the new time zone. What time zone is it? Also, hi, PH. You're gonna give me everything, but you don't own everything, so that'd be against the law. Have to decline, I'm afraid. Yeah, but PH, I could get you everything. Sure, would it be illegal? Yeah, because also, oh, same as Crowns. So here's the thing. There was a... So, PH, I don't know if you know this. PH, you know lots of things, so you probably do know this. Critwitch and Krellin certainly know this. But, you know, in the US, in the 80s, we had these after-school specials. We had these, like, little TV movies made for young people that we would watch, you know, like at 3 o'clock in the afternoon after we get home from school. These little after-school kids movies, after-school kids movies. They were like an hour long, you know, like they weren't super long. They were like 1 hour, and it was like one little. No, what I'm going to tell you is totally TOS. So it was just, you know, these little movies, and I remember one. Oh well, no, but some of them weren't about issues. Some of them were just like some of them were like special ones, but some of them were just regular movies. Hello, Ice Bunny. We're just like, you know, little 1 hour movies for kids or for younger people. I mean, I suppose, you know, I think they were pitched a little bit older than like 5, you know. So like, for example, like they did there was one that was the Gold Bug. And so they did that. I think that's Poe, right? The Gold Bug. So they did like a little 1 hour version of the Gold Bug. It wasn't about drunk driving. It was just the Gold Bug. So my point being that they have these little movies, and one of them is relevant to what we were talking about. And I remember it. I still remember it. It was about a young boy who gets 3 wishes. Right, he gets 3 wishes. Yeah, there's some sort of moral, although I don't think the ice bug, the gold bug, had that much of a moral. It was just a little like, oh, exciting. But hello, Volpez. So in this one, the little boy gets the boy gets these 3 wishes, and I remember very clearly one of his wishes was so interesting. Like, and of course they all go wrong, right? He-Man always had a moral at the end. That's true, but I don't think the gold bug did. Spoken like a true GM, says Crit Twitch. So in this one, he had these 3 wishes, and he wished something first, something second, and of course, the 2 wishes went very, very badly. So he had to wish that everything went back to the way it was before for the 3rd wish, and then like it was like nothing ever happened. And one of the wishes he had of the 3 wishes was that he wished he had all the money in the world. This is relevant to the idea, I'll give you everything. So he wished that he had all the money in the world, and all of a sudden he had all the money in the world, and that collapsed all the global economies. And he had all the money, but he couldn't spend it on anything, because the minute he tried to spend it, he had it again, right? So he couldn't give it away to anyone to purchase anything, because he had all of the money in the world. Global economies collapsed, and the minute they tried to make new money that wasn't the money that he had, that became money, and then he would have it again. And so he basically sort of ruined everything by wishing for all of the money in the world. I suppose that is immoral in the end. I can't remember what the second wish was, or if that was the second wish and there was some first wish. Nonetheless, he had to undo everything with his 3rd wish. But I was just thinking about, yeah, so you saw that one. So that was just this kind of like I was like, oh, huh, right? So if you did have everything, if I gave you everything, that would probably lead to all sorts of problems. Yes. Wasn't the Gold Bug the book about Oak Island treasure? Hello, Atomica, hello! I think it was. I just remember with the Gold Bug that they found a dead body with a gold bug in his mouth, I think. There was like a thing about this like scarab made of gold in the mouth or something like that. But I remember watching the Gold Bug as a kid as one of these after school movies. Yeah, and so yeah, not all of them were super moralistic. Some of them were just sort of adventure-y. Hello, Kulan. Some of them were just sort of adventure-y. But I was always very, like, it was, I don't know, I'm going to say a thing that's going to sound like it was better back in the day, but that's not what I mean. It's just different back in the day. Back in the day, before we had extended cable, a lot of things, like, we only had 3 major networks and then like a couple of sort of minor side channels. And so there was a lot of stuff being made on those channels. And nowadays, I think you'd have to go to a specialty channel to get a lot of stuff. And I think there are a bunch of things that are just not being made as much anymore. Maybe it's because people don't want them, which is fine. I don't know. Yeah. When the gold bug bites me, I run into the hills and dip a pan into the mountain stream. That's me too. And then I get mad at people want to jump my claim. Oh, it's true. It is a good thing that King Midas was not known as, because that would be super bad for him. Or it wouldn't. I don't know. I can't judge what he's into. So what about American Kids TV? So I mean, nowadays we just have kids channels, right? But that's different, because a lot of the kids channels just do a lot of it's different. Like it's a different moment. We live in a different time period, and yeah, things are a bit different. Which is just also just what it is. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm never like, oh, it was so much better in the past. I always think it was just different in the past because people wanted different things and people want different things now. And oftentimes the things that you had in the past would not work today because people will be like, that's really boring, or that's not what we want. And then maybe something that we had in the past we might have again in 10 years time because people want that. But I just sort of believe that we have the things in our moment that our current moment wants. And so I'm never really mad that we don't have. You had 3 TV channels, Super. We had 1. Ice Bunny, you only had 1 channel total? You only had 1 channel? Because we had, King Midas was touching the air the whole time. I'm imagining King Midas, like, just, like, you only had 1 TV channel, Ice Bunny? I know, England had 3. They had BBC 1, 2, and 3. And Germany certainly had more than 1 TV channel. They had, like, ZDF and ARD, and like they had like 3 or 4 as well. Gold prospectors. Now I want to watch Buster Scruggs again. If you wished for all the money in the world, would all of it just appear on top of you at once? I think that would be an issue in itself. There would be a lot of coins dropping on you, and it would be super inconvenient. King Midas was covered by a thin layer of gold atoms. Of course we waited for you, Levi. We waited, of course. Oh, I wanted to tell you that I'm not playing the banjo today because I was gone all last week, and so I had no time at all to practice. I was gone from Friday to yesterday, so I was like, oh, I don't have time to practice the banjo at all. So no banjo today. Sorry, but I can show you something and tell you something. Look, guess what I have? I have one Danish and 3 Germans, and every effing time the grown-ups had something going on, the kid show got canceled. Hey, that was just how it is in my house. Like, if the parents wanted to watch something, the parents were going to watch something. This is out of tune. This is out of tune. It's out of tune. Just, know that. Challenge! Pen the fly! Gauntlet dropped! BBC, then ITV, then BBC 2, then Channel 4, 1982, then Channel 5, 1997. Oh, there's a Channel 5 now? Oh, I didn't even know that. I know there's Sky, but that's cable, right? I just Googled All the Money in the World, and it turned out to be a movie about a rich guy's grandson getting kidnapped. No, that wasn't it. No, I'm not even playing this today. Yeah, no, it is super, I just got it. It's a liar. This is a liar. I picked up this lyre that I do not know how to play at all. It was like $30. $20? 30 bucks? Yeah, it's in tune if you want to. Also, I tuned it the way, but it went out of tune while I was away. I tuned it the way it was recommended in a pentatonic scale, but I think I'm going to tune it in a diatonic scale, actually, because that pentatonic scale is not going to let you do a lot. So that's not going to be very interesting. But Some of your reenactment friends have lyres. So, like, it's always like, oh, pentatonic, right? But it sure is, the internet tells the truth. The person lies. Oh, I don't believe, like, first off, there are all sorts of liar comments going on in chat right now, and that's all. One of us is always liar, the other always tells the truth. So I got this lyre for reasons. I don't know how to play it, and I want to try to figure out if I can learn how to play one song in the next 12 days. 12 days. 12 days? 12 days. 12 days. 12 days. I have 12 days to see if I can learn a song well enough for performance. And I don't know if I can teach myself the lyre and one song in 12 days, but that is going to be my goal. That's my goal. That is my goal. Also, I don't know how well this keeps it tuned because it's a really, really cheap lyre. It's like super, super cheap. It is not expensive at all. And I mean, it does with a soundboard. So I don't know how well it will keep a tune, but as long as it keeps it in tune long enough for, you know, as long as it keeps it in tune long enough for the performance, then I'm fine. Yes, Ice Bunny. Waldorf schools do like lyres. The Waldorf school really loves having kids having lyres and pentatonic music. Some sports events came on, so no TID TV. You heard it here. Next character is an Asmar Bard. Okay, so Volpez and Jer, it's not like you are not on the right track, because you are. My favorite thing to try out new instruments are songs from Ocarina of Time. On the first day of Twitch, Miss Trooper said to me, I'll put this lyre on Twitch TV, which also is going to be true. Also, hey, Witch and Buddy, and all my fronds, hello. Statler, bring me my small lyre. It wasn't me, I didn't do it, you can't prove a thing. Mel Brooks is pretty amazing. Also, I'm just giving everybody hugs. Oh, you found it for real on YouTube? PH, will you link it in the Discord? Thank you, PH. I appreciate it. So, here's what's up. I feel like I should tell you all of the news. I haven't played the banjo in a week because I've been away, but I've got this lyre that I want to try to work up a song on in the next 12 days. No, we know Waldorf is also Waldorf. Ice Bunny. Waldorf schools are also called Waldorf schools in the United States. But in the Muppet Show, there were these two old guys, Waldorf and Statler, who would sit in the balcony and complain about everything. So there was just a joke being made there. Kulon was just making a Muppet Show joke. That's easy. He would say, "Shut up! You're all making too much noise." I mean, yes. Those Muppets were hilarious. Right, so this lyre is for my Witcher character, who is a bard. I got it thinking maybe I can learn enough lyre to play a song on the Witcher RPG that I'm going to be starting news on the 22nd of January. It'll be on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. over on Tales from Grimjack. Tales from the Grim. I don't think I'm playing Jaskier. I think I've probably not. Hello, that thing you like. How are you? Welcome in. Yoo-hoo. I love a good yoo-hoo. Named after two grand hotels in New York City. The Waldorf Astoria and the yes, of course. They're my role models. So I'm playing this Witcher character who is a bard, let's say, and I bought a lyre to see if maybe I could work up, a tune. RPG makes you sad right now. Why? I think there's some that are also called Steiner schools. It's the US, so basically we have everything called everything. Because, right, I mean, since it's an immigrant country, people from all over the world come here, and if somebody in Denmark calls it Steiner and somebody calls it Germany calls it Waldorf, they're both Danish and German immigrants here, so we have both Steiner schools and Waldorf schools. We have them both. That's all. Your bard character uses a lyre. Nice. See, like I've got my lyre, and I'm trying to figure out if I can, but. So the news is we're starting on the 22nd of January, this Witcher campaign over on Tales from the Grim, and I'm playing a bard. And so I'm hoping that in the next 12 days, in addition to getting all of my classes prepped, because we start school next week, getting all my syllabus done, my letters of recommendation finished, prep for Cthulhu Confidential, which is on the 19th, and prep for French Resistance, which will be in February. I will also be able to learn how to play a good Renaissance song on that lyre so that I can play it on the 22nd. That thing is less than 10 days away, and I've had zero communication, so I'm assuming I'm not needed. Oh, no! Oh, Atomica, I'm sorry. But you never know. Sometimes people are very last minute about things. But good news, I've started designing a Scum and Villainy campaign for the summer. Oh, that is nice. So I'm going to tell you, the next week is going to be a little bit insane for me because I've got letters of recommendation to finish, work-wise. I've got email to catch up on, work-wise. I've got to finish my 2 syllabi. One is done, basically, and one I still have to do. I have to prep for Cthulhu Confidential, which might mean going to get some props. I have to, maybe we'll see if I need more props. I don't know yet. We'll see. I'm going to have to prep for French Resistance. I've got to prep for The Witcher, which includes learning how to play a Renaissance song on the lyre. Also the song that I found a website that had, it's a repository of Renaissance sheet music, and I think I might have closed the window and not saved the tab. So I'm going to have to re-find that. And yeah. Oh, I know. I'm figuring. I'm telling you, Mr. Game and Frog. I think I can totally cheat, which is what I'm planning on doing. Tamika, what are you hinting about? What is going on over there? What are you going on about over there, Atomica, with your hinting? Actually, my niece thinks I to learn flute in time I can call her Mini Lizzo's tease. That's nice. Small update with oneself. My hair is purple now. Ooh, purple hair is awesome. Purple hair is great. I think I should like redo my beard. I think I should redye my beard. I've got purple as well as blue. I feel like I should do that. Though Firefox has helped me in some regard with that case. Yeah, so Toad, the thing is, that's why I'm gonna have to retune it. The recommended tuning is a pentatonic tuning, but that is not gonna help me get the chords I want. So I think I'm gonna retune it in basically a diatonic scale, or maybe like a Dorian. And this way I can actually just cheat with chords. So if I can get the sheet music, I wanted to do this one called Care Charming Sleep, but I think that's not, I think instead I'm going to look for Fortune My Foe, if I can find the sheet music for that. And I figure as long as I can figure out what mode it's in, I can actually just sort of cheat the chords on the major beats, and I think I should be fine. But it's going to require me to retune the lyre into something a bit more I'm going to just retune the lyre so it actually is more workable, and then I think I can just cheat the chords. So I think as long as if I can find the sheet music for Fortune My Foe, it'll probably be in like early sheet music, but that's fine. I know how to read that. I can pluck it out, figure out what the major sort of major sonorities are, pluck that out, and I think I should be able to get it together by the 12th, as long as I have a little bit of time. I'm thinking. If you mix blue and purple, it becomes blurple. I'm thinking about a blurple, hinting about telling an experienced SV player that I'm designing. Oh, I see. Atomica, I do not think I can play in the summer because I'm also moving in the middle of the summer. I'm probably moving, like, if everything goes well, I'll be moving July 1st, and then I will be all discombobulated. Trooper, what's this stuff called the Waldorfs make music in? I have no idea. What you're talking about, Ice Bunny. Do you mean like an auditorium? Like, what do you mean? Can you say... Oh... Yeah, see, Krellin, I'm with you. Auditorium? Orchestra pit? Yeah, like practice room? Rehearsal studio? I'll be spreading the news because he wants to be a part of it, New York. But I'm not going to be part of that, New York. I'm going to be part of upstate New York, where there is nothing. Also, Oh, the Wind of the Rain is also a really good one. Share, I did enjoy that one. And I don't think that would be good for the first song I do, because we're going to take place at a funeral. But I should also learn that one because I like that. Oh, you can harangue me with all sorts of design questions, Atomica. No worries whatsoever. Yeah, no, so it's what is it, the 10th? Is today the 10th? Is it? Aren't there rich people getting away from it all in upstate New York and dogs running around on farms? I don't even know. You don't know the jaunty funeral? Oh, I just learned the SCA birthday song, but I don't know all the verses, but it's like, happy birthday, it's all like, and now you're like heading like 1 foot more in the grave. It's all like very depressing happy birthday couplets, which I think are amazing. And I will, parting glass is perfect for funerals. Today, what? Levi, why is today the 11th? I mean, the type of notes are different, like normal notes is written in. Actually, I don't know what note system Waldorf uses. I don't know if they use, so Deathlot's birthday, yes. I don't know if Waldorf uses their own notation system. I doubt they use Renaissance notation. They could use shape note, but I don't know, but I also am suspicious of that. Like, I would be surprised if Waldorf uses shape note, because that seems very unlike them, since shape note was invented in the United States. Yes, that's the one. Now that you're the age you are, your demise must not be far. Happy. Yes. Thank you, Cher. Yes. Let me just see if there's an easy answer on Google, or what notation system does Waldorf use? Waldorf education. Music curriculum in the Waldorf. Let's see. Waldorf grades 1 through 8. Waldorf music is important to Waldorf. Yeah. Like in Ren Fairs and SCA, they'd be there all over the place, and I was like, I don't know all the words. Singing, grade 1, grade 2, pentatonic music. They're super into pentatonic. Like they're really into pentatonic in a way that I'm like, whatever. Yeah, they said these things about pentatonic that I was like, I don't believe that. Like they clearly don't. There are things they do not know about music, but that's fine. Yeah, like they can do what they want. Because they have this whole idea about like children's consciousnesses, and they have these ideas about how music works that is a little bit insulting, actually. But I'm not. So let's see. Do I get song next week? Maybe. It's it's more like a folk song. I place different words. So let's see what we have. Some preparatory experiences are grade 2. They get some experiences as prelude to composition and traditional notation, which begin informally. They learn the rudiments of musical notation, though in an imaginative way. C is central now. They might be using some kind of maybe C notation there. They make music lesson books containing the growing music vocabulary. So it looks like in grade 3 they're writing traditional music notation. So it does look like they start. It does look like they do learn traditional music notation in Waldorf Steiner schools, at least as starting in grade 3. Yeah, so they do have in their 1 through 8. It looks like they are doing traditional notation. Yeah. And then it looks like 6th grade, they're going to get some new made-up notation to make up for themselves. And then they've got... So it looks like in grade 6, they start getting new notation that they're making up themselves. And then also... What is this? What grade is this? Yeah, so it looks like they do traditional notation in the Waldorf schools, as well as some sort of like, let's make up our own notation because we are free sorts of stuff also happening in the Waldorf schools. So that is what I can, although I saw no examples of notation at all. At least the kids have music class. Oh, pentatonic is not a notation. Pentatonic is a scale, and you can notate pentatonic in regular notation. Like it's not actually it's not a notation system. It's a scale, right? It's a 5-note scale. Yes, but there's a woman online who's a Waldorf woman, and she's like, yes, you use the pentatonic scale because the pentatonic scale is just like open, like children's minds. And I was like, because it's like basically it's like a sort of equating the pentatonic with like dreamy primitiveness, but of course pentatonic is also associated with people of color, specifically African and Asian musics, and so there's like kind of a weird primitivism, a little sketchy going on there, and like this idea that like there's a whole kind of like evolutionary narrative about how music works, wherein you have primitive music made by like Roma, Black people, Asian people, and maybe early Europeans with their primitive music, but then it develops and gets more complicated until we get like great civilized music like classical music. And I was like, I certainly don't want to reinforce that because that is gross. It's gross. Yes, Jared, it's exotic, right? People like oh, the pentatonic is so exotic. And I was like, you should stop with that. Like, don't. that would be, that I would just say don't. Like, don't do that. No. Right? Like, that's my feeling on that one. No. Yes. So, like, but a lot of people tend to think that way because they do. And my feelings on that are like this. But so if I can learn how to play, I'm thinking Fortune My Foe might be the one. That's what, no, and Levi, that's the thing, that is what they're told. Like, and actually that's what we're all told. Like, all of us all the time are told this. Whether explicitly or implicitly, we're all told that classical music is better than popular music because it's more complicated and that it's harder to understand, and therefore it's like it's better. Yeah, and they just repeat this stuff all the time. And if your entire culture tells you that your stuff is inherently better than everybody else's stuff, you're going to think that, And I mean, there are these scientists. And also, there's also this kind of flip side where people think that the exotic and the primitive is somehow better because it's more real, because it's closer to life, because it's like closer to the earth, because it's so simple. So like there are people who will like the exotic as well, but they also like it for creepy reasons. So like you can think the exotic is better because it's closer to like the earth, like those people who live closer to the earth because they don't have money or houses. But that's also messed up and gross. Right? Like whether you love the exotic or you hate the exotic or whatever, like the minute you're framing things as the exotic, it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem. But again, our entire school system is sort of based on this idea, this hierarchical idea, and it's really hard. You have to do a lot of work to get outside of it. You know what I mean? And that's the same thing with everything though. When society tells you a bunch of stuff, you have to work hard to get outside of it. And if everything you see is inside of it, it's really hard to get out. You have to really sort of think about it. No, it is not classic, makes you fall asleep faster. If you're falling asleep at classical music, then you're not listening to it right, Ice Bunny, because you have to understand the complexity. Classical music is like your vegetables. You have to eat them to become a better human being. I don't believe this, but I know people who do. And I'm like, I see. Like I know people who really believe that classical music is like your vegetables and you need to go to be a strong, healthy human being. And if you don't listen to it the right way, then you're just never going to be as good of a human being. They also believe that they're better than you because they do listen to it. And I was like, oh no. And they claim to do it, so they're better people. Yes, no, it's true. Yes, this is 100% true, Levi. And they claim to, and you know, those are my feelings. My feelings are, yeah, I like sweet stuff and techno. Ice Bunny. Ice Bunny. You went to Waldorf schools, right? Yes, or you taught there? You have some relationship with Waldorf Steiner schools. So what am I going to tell you? Yes, so all this stuff is happening. This week is like a relaxed week of me just madly trying to get everything put together. But next week, which is when school starts, next week we've got Cthulhu Confident. We've got our Thursday stream for Oberdin, Saturday stream for Outer Worlds, and then on Sunday we've got Cthulhu Confidential with Algernon Bolden, some RPGs over on the channel, which I'm very excited about on this channel, and then the week after that will be Wednesday, The Witcher, Thursday, Outer Worlds, Saturday, Thursday, Oberdin, Saturday, Outer Worlds, Sunday, if we do not finish Cthulhu Confidential, then another week of Cthulhu Confidential. So it might be 4 streams the week that has the 19th in it. We will see. Hello, Nephilim. Clearly, Superior Music is amplifier worshipping drone metal because it is. I think that we should probably just judge whether or not music is better based on how loud it is. I think that's a way to go. Yes. Trooper, says Levi, hold on to your soul tight. Think it just tried to leave your body. It might have. Toad says the right way to listen to any music is buck naked while locked in a sensory deprivation chamber and high on LSD. He said, never having taken LSD. Although, Toad, as we learned from John Cage, you don't actually have to listen to music when in the sensory deprivation chamber, because if you're in the sensory do you know the story? Do you all know the story about how 433 came about? Do you know this? I think this is pretty amazing. Okay, I'm going to tell you all the story, and then we'll play the Outer Worlds. So, John Cage is famous for having done the piece 433, which is 4 minutes and 33 seconds of silence. My brother's daughter is a Waldy, and one of my old coworkers was Waldy trained. I'm a Thurble trained educator and suffered 9 years through public school. So here's the story. John Cage made this piece of music called 433, which is 4 minutes and 33 seconds of silence. And I think it's it might be from the 60s, but I think it's from the 50s, but it could be from the early 60s. Anyway, when it happened, everybody freaked out. Everyone's like, oh my God, what is happening? The end of the world. And my students are often like, 4 minutes and 33 seconds of silence. That's the stupidest thing ever. But actually, it's really brilliant. It's a brilliant piece of music. When you sort of understand what's going on with it, like it's very fascinating. And when you actually do it for real, it's very interesting. So anyway, what happened was John Cage went into one of these sensory deprivation tanks where it was just like him in the room with no sensory input at all. And he's in there, and he wasn't on LSD, but he was in the sensory deprivation tank. And when he gets out, the worker was, he asked the worker, he said, hey, when I was in there, I was hearing these sounds. I thought there weren't supposed to be any sounds in the sensory deprivation tank. I think it's about being just over the average human attention span. Yeah, it's actually, and it's, So he's in the sensory, and he comes out and he's like, yeah, I heard these sounds. I heard this kind of like high pitched sort of like, sort of a sound. And then like this sort of like thumping. I heard these things. And the sensory deprivation tank worker says, yeah, that was your nervous system and your heartbeat and like the blood moving through your body. So basically when you have no outside senses at all, you actually hear your body, right? We normally just don't hear our body at all. We sort of tune it out and we just don't hear the sounds of our body. But he could hear his body, and that like really fascinated him. It fascinated him, the idea that even in silence there's always something happening. There's always some sort of there's something happening even in silence. And so he creates 433, a nice one. That's like watching Maria Abramovich doing nothing and then lying on a bed in a landscape. And so 433 is about the fact that even in silence there is still sound. And so you go into this like because the third theory is not just like start, silence, stop. There's actually there's a the way you traditionally do it, although you could do it in different orchestrations, but traditionally you have a piano player and he's there with a score, because there is a score, because it's actually in like 4 movements that each have a different length of time. And the piano player comes in and he sits down and he lifts the piano, he lifts the lid of the piano, and then he does nothing for the first like a minute and 15 seconds, and then he puts the lid down, because that's the end of the first movement, puts it back up for the second. You do all 4 movements. And the point is that when you're sitting there in this moment of actually concentrating and hearing, all of a sudden you hear these things you've never heard before, that you never listened to, because we are trained to just tune out sound. Like there's all this sound that happens in the world that we just never listen to because we just don't pay attention, right? So for these 4 minutes and 33 seconds, when you're actually just listening, all of a sudden the piece is not actually silence, but it's the sound of the person next to you breathing. It's like that person over there who makes a little cough. It's the plane that's going overhead. It's the rustling of the program booklet. And like I will do it in a classroom, and in a classroom, then it's actually the sound of the neon lights, not the neon lights, I suppose they're neon lights. I don't know. You know those lights you have in offices? Like they often emit a little bit of a buzz, a little bit of a hum. There's like a hum there. So you get the hum of the lights. You get all these sounds if you actually listen to what's going on around you. So transformer, fluorescent. Thank you, Krellin. Fluorescent. Yes, sodium fluorescent bulbs, and they have a hum. And so in this moment, it's really about like 4 minutes and 33 seconds of really not tuning out sound and actually really being present in the moment in a way that we usually aren't. Because we normally aren't. Like if I just listened right now, because like right now I'm not listening to anything around me because I'm engaging with you all. The new cafeteria at Galaxy's Edge is called Admiral Snack Bar. Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. For 1 hour, I watched the whole thing, and it was interesting to see that a lot ran out after 5 minutes. Interesting. So like right now, in the room that I'm in, I'm hearing the sound of my computer. It's very, very quiet, my computer, but if you listen, you can hear, I think on my external hard drive is just like maintaining a little bit. I can hear a low rumble from outside, probably light traffic. I'm hearing some little ticking sounds, very light, probably the air conditioning system. The air conditioning system is off, but like there are things. Hey, Artie Snack. How are you? You're hearing a Roomba? All I hear is super loud fridge. Your computer fan makes a sound. Yeah, see, that's part of like the thing, right? That Artie Snack, it's so good to see you. That we have all of this sound around us, but we just tune it out. And part of 433 is about actually just taking some time to actually be present in the sound all around us all the time. And sound pollution. And that we just don't listen. And I think that is actually quite brilliant, right? I think that is a brilliant thing. Oh, food time. And I'm the nerd that watches some shorter video art more than once. Oh, I watch all sorts of things all the time. So speaking of, I have one more thing to tell you about 433, and this is, I think, I have mixed feelings about it, right? Part of me feels like I have mixed feelings about it. So I'm gonna tell you this thing, it's one more 433 story that I have mixed feelings about, because on one hand, I like it, one hand I don't like it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel both ways. So the UK, B-Right can probably, hey, Cyclonus, welcome in. B-Right can probably confirm this. So the UK has this weird, not weird, that's a judging word. It has a tradition where it's like a big deal who gets the number one, who is the number one single in the UK at Christmas? Like, what is the Christmas number one hit single? It's a thing that, it's always like, what's it gonna be? And there was a long time where the number one Christmas single is always something hyper pop and, you know, like a very, Cliff Richard was continually robbed. Yeah, so it's always like something like super hyper pop. And it's like, it's a big cultural deal. And there was a couple years ago, I actually own the single. And you're like, really? It's like, I did. I bought the single. And you're like, I can't. Well, you don't know what it is yet, but I'll tell you. So a bunch of these sort of like indie rock musicians were all upset that the Christmas single is always something really poppy because they think pop sucks and they think the indie stuff is better. So that I don't like. Like, I don't like the anti-pop go indie stuff because for me it's all popular music, so I don't. Like, I'm not excited about that, but they had this idea, which I thought was really brilliant when I did love. So I didn't like the attitude that caused them to do this, but I did like what they did because it amused me. And this was about the fact that what gets to be the #1 single in the UK is based on, like, you know, sales and radio play and downloads and these sorts of things. But because the UK is a smaller market, there is a way to manipulate that the sales charts a little bit because it's a smaller market. If you have a big enough sort of like viral campaign, you can kind of push things. Anyway, so these musicians, a bunch of them all got together. I hope you're ready for this. And they recorded a cover of 433. And Gervais says, I guess biggest single makes sense, and Christmas is a big holiday with large sales, so it being a big deal makes sense. Yeah, totally. And it's just one of their traditions. So they made a cover of 433 with all these sort of like famous indie rock musicians doing a cover of 433, which they released as a single because they wanted to get 433 to be the #1 Christmas single, which is, again, 4 minutes and 33 seconds of silence. And they went and they recorded it. And it didn't actually hit #1, but it, like, I think it hit like 26 or something. It didn't hit #1, which is a real shame because I would have loved it if a cover of John Cage's 433 hit '1 on the British pop chart. That would have made my day. I would have just loved that to pieces. I would have died. Anti-popism is not my deal, but like 433 is #1 on the pop chart. That is totally my deal. So like, I would have loved that. And here's the thing, they didn't fake it. Like, they actually got everybody, like, there's like, I think a video of them recording it. They got everybody into the studio, and all the musicians, they all set up all their gear, right? So like, the electric guitarist plugged in, turned on the amp, which of course gave it a little warm hum. The drummer was there at the drums. Like, they had everybody ready. Like, everybody was actually there with their instruments. And then they're like, okay, and then they 4 minutes and 33 seconds. So it wasn't like they didn't cheat. Do you know what I mean? They didn't, because I wouldn't have liked that if they cheated. If they didn't just like put out, because you can just put out blank sound that has nothing on it, but that actually isn't the point. The point isn't to put out blank sound. The point is actually that there is sound happening. So they actually were in the recording studio with all the musicians there, with all their instruments all ready to go. And then they did 4 minutes and 33 seconds. And they totally nerded out. And they totally understood the spirit, right? So it was very cool. And I wish I could, well, I'm going to start the Outer Worlds like in 4 seconds. But before I do, I need to figure out, I'm going to tell you who was on it. It was 433 British rock cover. So it wasn't quite as bad as the bottle to add water, just add water. No, because that's, it was, oh, actually there's a brand new, oh, well that's, so, right, the UK UK Christmas #1 campaign. So here's, so here we go. In the week leading up to Christmas 2010, so it was 10 years ago now, a Facebook page was created to encourage people to buy in the UK to buy a new rendition of 433 in the hope that it would prevent the winner of the 7th series of X Factor from topping the UK singles chart. So that was, so the winner of the X Factor was going to be #1, and they didn't want him to be da-da-da, or her, whoever it was. And so let's see. The campaign received support from several celebrities. Who was on it? But they didn't tell me. It failed to make it. Charted at 21, by the way. It did hit. I wonder how many takes it. That's a good question. It hit 21 on the UK singles chart. But the question is, can you tell me which one it was? Like, it was. Come on. I'm a little frustrated that they're not telling me who was in this. However, I just found out that apparently Depeche Mode, Moby, New Order, and Einstürzende Neubauten are also doing a cover of 433 this last January was advertised. So, and it's for an album called Mute Stum 433, and there's also a rendition by Leibach, and it has a bunch of people, and the money is going to benefit the British Tinnitus Association. You know, I know that people like to make fun of 433, but I really like it. I think it's really cool. You know what I mean? Like I think it's really cool. That's all. And flu season. So I just want to say, that's the name I haven't heard of, Leibach, right? In 2000, the #1 single was Bob the Builder with Can We Fix It? Sometimes I Despair. I will say this about the UK, right? The UK does have a bit more whimsy to it than the United States. I feel like you have some #1 hits that are just goofy, and I appreciate that. Like, I appreciate that you can have just some super silly songs hit #1, a bit of fun. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like we're very serious sometimes in the US, and we don't have as much fun as we could. Like, because sometimes you have some just goof-tastic songs, like that Pizza Hut song, that McDonald's song, you know? Somebody's watching me, and I have no privacy. Whoa, I always feel that somebody's watching me. Tell me, is it just a dream? Trooper's Poo. Thank you for the follow. Did you ever hear The Laughing Gnome by David Bowie? I did. Right? Like, I just sometimes, Ice Bunny just has to do these things. So I just want to say that I am always tickled by some of the sort of goofball things, like the Pizza Hut song, you know? Pizza. It's by the Fast Food Rockers. Let's eat to the beat. A Pizza Hut, Kentucky Fried Chicken and a pizza. No, I'm sorry, that's wrong. A Pizza Hut, Kentucky Fried Chicken and a Pizza Hut. McDonald's, Kentucky Fried Chicken and a Pizza Hut. It was a big song at one point in time by the Fast Food Rockers. And it's somehow like making an analogy of like fast food is sexy, but like you're my fast food, and like I want to... I think of you and I lick my lips. You've got the taste I can't resist. I Artie Snack remembers this song. And they also the Cheeky song by the Cheeky Girls, who were like rejects from X Factor, who were Transylvanian twin sisters. That one is another, like, anyway, my point is, go UK. I appreciate the UK for having some, oh, we're not full screen. Let me get full screen here. Hello, full screen. Woo. There we go. Oh no, they're actual lyrics, and it's like, the actual lyrics are like, shake it to the left. There's like the milkshake, and like, it's just, there's a whole, yeah, they're like verses. They're verses to that song, and I feel like I should not look them up right now, but I want to, because the lyrics are ridiculous. Fast Food Rockers song lyrics. Yeah, okay, so, okay. Oh, Volpez, my desktop is too busy. It is insane. Like, I don't even want you to see my desktop because it's cluttered. It is bad. It's bad. And like, I try. I'm like, I'm gonna take 15 things off my desktop today. And like, I'm trying so hard to empty my desktop. I just haven't had, my desktop is too busy and I have too many tabs on in my browser, and that is all true facts. Oh no, that's one of the reasons why I don't want you to see my desktop. Not because I'm afraid you'll see like important things, but mostly because there are way too many things on my desktop, and I'm so sorry. But I do try. Trooper too busy. Trooper's desktop too busy. Oh, you know, there are these new things called folders that you. Folders. The thing is, a lot of them are already in folders. But I'm gonna, like, today, I'm gonna try to clear off, if I can clear off 30 things off my desktop today, it will still be really way too busy. But like, I'm trying. Okay, look. So here, this is what I'm gonna. Baby shark. Yeah, I know. There are too many things. Yeah. So look. Okay, I'm gonna sing to you a little bit of. Here, let's go over here. I'm gonna sing to you a little bit of the Fast Food Rocker song because if I sing it, then I won't be pinged by the powers that be. Just a little bit of the verses, if I can remember how the melody goes, because I want you to know, because I feel like you need to know these things. I like it, no, you like it, you love it, you know you really want it, the voices that I give whenever you're around. I want it, I need it, nothing else can beat it, hot and spicy, we're never running done. Insistent, exciting, they're always so enticing. The wedding, first off, that doesn't make any sense. These can't be the right lyrics. Well, maybe I feel like these are not the right lyrics. Whatever. I think that's not right. I wanna take you home. Trust me, you must see just what you're doing to me, driving me crazy, hungry to the bone. I think of you and I lick my lips. You've got the taste I can't resist, can't resist, can't resist. Let's eat to the beat. A Pizza Hut. Kentucky Fried Chicken and a Pizza Hut. I finished Outer Worlds today. Corporate ending was super dystopian. I'm yay. 1987, The Firm, Star Trekkin'. These Klingons are on the starboard oh, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, Star Trekkin'. Across the universe. Did this Austrian yodelbot make a cover What Is His Face? I don't know. And then there's more Pizza Hut. Does anybody want to shake? Shake it to the left. Shake it to the right. And then the chorus over and over and over again, because it doesn't really have that basically, that's... Oh, wait, sorry. You're so sweet and yummy, you knock me off my 2 feet. You're chunky and hunky, I'm coming back for more. You taste them, embrace them, I got to sing your praises, just savor the flavors waiting at your door. Again, like, I'm just telling you, it's not like these are, like, I did not write this song. I want you to know it. I didn't write it. I didn't write the song. I did not write the lyrics. None of this is my fault. I'm not to blame for that song, but it was very popular. So we're still in Edgewater. Unlike PH, I have not finished the Outer Worlds. Krillin is blaming me nonetheless, and that is fair. I will take it. I will take the blame. Because after all, I did subject you to that song. Oh, yeah. I just, I do appreciate that the UK doesn't always take itself so seriously. That's all I'm saying. And can appreciate just gooftastic stuff. Hello. You should play the lute with the Pizza Hut song. I feel like that's not particularly very Witcher-esque, though. Hello, Parvati. How are you? Oh, that's right. I was standing on this big hill. Yeah. I'll just take that apple juice, I suppose. Sweet. Is that a... It's not a curling iron, it's a light. Finished. You're not off the first planet. No, technically I'm not off the first planet. That's technically true. But I have some... I have to retrieve a logic module. I don't have to do that yet. Find the volumes, but I don't know. I'll find that last volume. And then there's some digits. So... Let's go collect some bounties, I suppose. Full half of the 12-minute speedrun of this game takes place on Edgewater. Really, Krillin? So, like, okay, so that's not... So I'm good, right? Like, I'm fine. Fast travel. What is this? That's a fast... No, I don't want that. Edgewater. So this is what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to go over here, collect somebody else's finger, and then maybe talk to everybody up in that place, and then we're gonna just go, I don't know, east, north. We're just going this way. Woo. Yeah. We're just gonna go this way. It's fine. I've just decided. speed run, but most of the real game is on Monarch. Interesting. I saw that some people were mad that this game can be beaten in 12 minutes, but it made me like the game more. I just feel like you can't judge a game by the speed run time because, like, the speed run is. Do you hear sounds of monsters? Also, I don't remember. There are monsters here, and also I don't remember anything about how this game works, like what I'm doing at all. Like, just for the record, I don't remember how to bring up. Okay, well, there's that. Was it a middle finger? Yeah, I think I was dying, maybe? I think I was doing that in the game. I also... Oh, wrong. That was the wrong button. Whoops. That's fine. Wrong button again. Let's go here. I'm encumbered. Why am I encumbered? Well, that's fine. This, it's like that's an RPG that you can beat super fast if you know where everything is and how everyone reacts. Yeah, totally. Like, it's fine. He-Man has the power. He should keep it. I love the fact that speedrun requires a low intelligence character. Oh, interesting. Because provided he died and you lost. Oh, that makes sense. Parvati shouldn't be dead. Parvati should be alive. Oh, hi. Oh, I didn't die. Also, permas are no joke. You're underleveled for fighting them. Yeah, it was like, surprise. I got killed by them. I also used too many, I forgot, like I used too many resources, but yeah. I'm not dead. Also, what is this place? Do I know this place? Oh. Hey. There are a lot of dead bodies here. Oh. I played as a dumb character, and your initial instincts were correct. It's nothing but ridiculous, goofy stuff. I did not enjoy many of the extra dialogue options I got. Yeah, that was my feeling, but I mean, I think I could do a playthrough where I'm like, yeah, but yeah. Yeah, this game has a bunch of exclusively dumb dialogue options like Fallout 1. I think what Medju may have used to boost carry may have worn off. Oh. Also, what is this place? Oh, this is a geothermal plant. Hey, this is the geothermal plant where I eventually want to go. I found it. Well, yay. I was curious after everyone talked it up, but meh. I don't think we can poke around in here just yet because the, well, oh, I think we might technically be able to, but you only, oh, hi. There's a, I am hurt, I know that. I'm very hurt. Also, I was hurt. Also, there's a button that I'm supposed to press, and I can't remember what it is. That I was looking for the, yeah, see, okay, Crone, that was the button I was looking for. I was looking for the freeze time button, and it's, I figured it out. It's clicking down on the right stick, but I, forgot what it was. Yeah. So I worked it out after almost dying. So I think who I'm chasing for is maybe up here? Perhaps. Yeah, I'm just gonna say, oh, hi. Well, how interesting is this? I'm gonna... yeah, freeze time. And I was like, wait, again, it's been 2 weeks since I played. Oh, yeah, no, I've gotta... I know, it's fine. We're gonna kill these people. It'll be fine, except that I need a different weapon. You know what? I just died. I was not ready for that. I was like, I'm gonna die right now. But it's fine. It's fine. Now I know there's a whole thing here. Oh, Titus Andronicus. The original masterpiece, from the director of Agent Khan and Island of Murder. Blood and revenge are hammering in his head. Huh. You need to mod some guns with better scopes. Probably. I don't have a lot of mods yet. I'm just so young. All right, what are we looking at right now? Let's was it not Titus Andronicus? Was it Titus Andronicus? Androidicus. Nice. I also played as a melee character, max strength and determination. Died 3 times in the game. Once in a situation the game gives you many ways to avoid. Once when a big beast knocked me off a cliff, and once in the second to last level when things finally got dangerous. Oh, so yes, you could play melee, because I know you like playing big melee characters. So that is good. So what I'm going to do right now is... since I know there's a fight, I'm going to go and take a bunch of food. Let's eat this. Let's eat this food. So that's health regeneration. More health regeneration. Yeah, it's... 3 is way less times than I died. You know, what is this? This is perception, charm. What's this? Personality. That's not interesting. Health regeneration, mind attributes. All right. Well, let's see what we can do. Let's kill some beasts. And we'll kill some people. It'll be fine. That's wrong button. I thought I knew what button it was that would allow me to, You know, I thought I knew what button it was that was going to allow me to, no. I thought I knew what button was that was going to allow me to get to slow, but I was wrong. I was wrong. That was not the button. I thought it was clicking on your right stick would do it, but that wasn't it. So I'm going to have to actually get it. Nothing ever really damaged me. I can also count the amount of times I used the Healy thing. It was like a dozen or so, normal difficulty. Oh. Defeat our foes. Help the chairman and Minister Clark. I wonder if I can sneak around. So, I really need to use my time thingy. Yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. But there's no good sneaky spaces around here, so I'm gonna try around the side. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try around the side. Since that might be better. I wonder if I can There's jumping in this game. Can I climb? Oh, I did. I went, but there was no stealthing in that space. There was no, like, what do you call it? I was looking for grass, and there was not any grass over there, but maybe... Oh, what is this? I'll just take that. I'll take this too. I don't think I can sneak around this direction. Yeah, I'm gonna figure this out before I start the fight. I think it's this one. Yes. Okay. I got it. I had the wrong button, but now I have the right button. I wish I could climb up on these rocks. What if, let me climb. Climb. They're not gonna let me climb up here, are they? Maybe? Oh, because I feel like if I could climb up here, maybe I could sneak up on them and hit them from afar, and then they wouldn't be able to kill me. This is my current thought on the matter. Nope. Eat. I just feel like I should be able to... I wish I had like a jetpack. If I had a jetpack... No. I died from robots shooting me from afar. That's fair. I did. Killing from a car, a rock climber's journey. Also, it does not look like they're going to let me climb. Hi, Pravati. How are you? Are you going to let me climb? No, you're not, are you? I just... Ugh. Fine. Fine. Oh! Training and dodge lets you jump farther. Well... Okay, that's a thing I'm going to have to do, because if there's something I love, it's jumping really far. A lot. Just for the record. Okay. If I can maybe... I just want to get a little... Double tapping a jump does dodge. Yeah, you've got to like click... Yeah. I wonder if we can maybe... If we can find a sneaky space... somewhere over here? Let's see what we can do. See, there's almost no sneaky spaces here. This is terrible. I just want to sneak. I feel like if I don't look at them, then they can't see me, right? I mean, that's how that works, right? You just don't look at them, and then they can't see you. I mean, I've snuck in. This is probably bad. The game uses line of sight and facing as well. Okay, well, all right. I'm gonna just save. No, but does farther as well. Helps get stuff in buildings that you have to jump on top of crates as well. Huh. The ostrich approach. No, it's true. Like, I think if you don't look at them, they can't see you. Right? I really feel like that's how this works. Also, I don't know, I'm just hanging out in the back. And I wish I had like a stealth kill. I wonder if there is a stealth kill in this game, because if there is, I should have it. It's just like a little... Also, I'm way up in this community's space. Oh, hey, look. Oh, no. This is just going to go so badly for me. Attacks from stealth do increase damage. There's a thing that greatly increases damage on the first attack. I should get that. I don't know, do you hear, like... I just want a patch of... There's a dog. You know, I just want, I want like a patch of stealthy place. You know, that's all I want. I feel like that's not that much to ask for. Like a patch of stealthy place. Ugh. There's like a, okay. So I'm here in their home. They're all gonna come running the minute I start getting into a fight. Ugh. I just want to snipe them. And here they all come. Let's back up. Parbody, you should do your like special thing. And I should do my special thing. Oh, I was almost there. I was like, ooh, I'm dying. I need to move out of the way, but then I didn't. I hope there's not a person attached to the finger with a mouth for shouting. I think I was a pretty good space there for a moment. I think I was doing pretty well. But then I died. Oh! I have not more death myself yet. How many deaths did I get? How many times have I died so far? Also, there. Sorry. Where's my cursor? I feel like it's been more than 2 deaths. Also, I'm telling you, my cursor's all ridiculous right now. Oh, cursor! Excuse me. My cursor's not doing what it's supposed to do. Mouse. Here we go. There. Okay. More death. I feel like it was 3 deaths. Yes, right? So, because I think I died 3 times. That's what I think. I think so. So I think we have to add 2 more. Just on outside, as Snowmageddons go, this is pretty lame. Oh no! Are you not getting a really good Snowmageddon? So we're gonna go... I did like being in that isolated place where they couldn't surround me so well, and I could have some kind of cover. So let's do that. All right. I live in Oklahoma. Every hint of snow is a Snowmageddon. Oh, what if I go here? What if I try to do my stand for victory over here? What if I do that? Oh, hi. I need a different weapon. They are all up in my face so fast. I need to move back. I'm not doing well. Parvati, go kill somebody. I had to reload. You do not have enough range skill for headshots to matter. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe. Now, they may be too high level for me, right? It is possible that they are too high level for me, but we will see. And maybe headshots will only matter if I'm in the special whoop whoop zone. So we will see. The Dissident Hunter. When indentured servants are freed, anarchy soon follows. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I never want snow. We had a lot of dogs coming at us from that location. So I think I feel like that upper location was better, if you don't mind me saying, because I feel like they were less able to surround us. I like snow. We finally got some early this week, but it's 60 now here too. I don't like snow. So headshots only matter in time mode. Here's the thing, Ice Bunny. Snow gets really gray really fast. Like, snow gets gray and gross real fast. People drive through it. It's awful. Oh, they're not shooting at us. Not in rural areas, I suppose. But then snow also is really tall. When I was a little kid, it was taller than me. Forecasts were that it was going to rain all day yesterday, then turn it into snow overnight or go into mid-morning, and that did not happen. So I just killed the dog, and nobody came to kill us. Yeah, I am not a fan of snow. I don't like it, and I've never liked it, even when I was a little kid. When I was a little, everyone's like, but kids love snow. It's like, I was a kid that did not like snow. I was unhappy with it. Also, I'm trying to find this person. Doc Maybell? Like, I'm only here because I'm trying to find this doc. Ugh, I'm probably not even in the right space. That's how terrible. Snow has its benefits, but I like rain way more. So here's the thing. I don't even think I have to be here. See, it's the one time reason I like it. It's also the only time of year there aren't allergens all up in my business. Oh, Krellin. I was a kid in California, but California does have snow. It also has lots and lots of snow. When I was a small child, I lived in the Shasta Mountains, in an old abandoned mining town that is not old abandoned ghost town mining town called French Gulch, which is not on most maps, and like it would get like I was like 3, but like there would be more snow than I was. Like it was taller than me. That was a whole year. Oh, go and watch a bad underwater horror movie, Volpez, and I hope that it is awesome. I'm gonna pick up these armor parts. Also, I don't even. Oh, hello. You know what? I don't actually have to be here, but I'm going to. Hi. I don't even think I really needed to be up there, but... Oh, go! Faster! Reload! Oh. Well, first off... it's Tier Tanger. That's fair. I killed them? Just... So... That happened, everyone. I think I killed... Well, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, the Marauder was level 8. Huh. It seems weird to me. I will not kill my girlfriend. Also, I'm sure she's not my girlfriend. I'm sure she has a crush on somebody else, which is totally fine. Also, did we clear this? We didn't clear this, did we? That would be really weird. No? Yeah, you're not dead. It doesn't make any sense. Why am I not dead? Like, why was that not more epically terrible? Oh, I've done one party. Parvati is a romantic asexual. Good for her. I know that people who are romantic asexuals want more representation, and so I am glad when people get representation, you know? And again, I'm a little weirded out that it seems like I killed all those people. Not that I'm not weirded out that I killed them. I'm weirded out that I'm not dead. So I've got skill points. I've got skill points that I can spend. I'm dialogued up to 40. I can do some more stealthing and hacking. I could do more tech. But we talked about dodge and my dodge being not great. Even though I don't actually dodge much. I think I need to up my ranged. Although, tech. Also leadership. Ah! Well, this is frustrating because I want to up all of the things here. We're going to up, I'm not the biggest fan of the time dilation mechanic. Like, as a combat mechanic, it's fine. But that is the way you get info on enemies just seems too hectic. Like, I want to be able to read the info, not just barely glance at it while doing other stuff in combat. Oh. Wait, you had no range? Well, I mean, I have some range. I just don't have a lot of range. Fine. I've been shooting a lot, so I will up this one, since I actually have been shooting. So there we go. We'll yeah, we're gonna okay. We're upping our ranged. So now, hey, I now have unlocked location hit effects for tactical time dilation, which I apparently did not have before. Hitting enemies in different locations during TTD maims or cripples those body parts. Try different locations to see the different effects. Hits to the chest produce different effects when using different weapons. So apparently, I did not have them before, but now I do. So I have a new perk, and clearly what I need is the one that gives me, the one that lets me, more carrying capacity, right? No, what was it? There was a, toughness is base health, which I probably need, more tactical time dilation, party when alone, walking speed, sprint speed, durability loss, crit hit, crit chance, base armor rating, stock, time dilation, XP, vendor prices. Oh, I have both. If I have both carrying perks, yeah, you're right. Since I have them, then I'm going to have more health, because as we've learned, that's a bit of a problem. So let's apply that one. Accept. Because I feel like a little bit of health, when in time dilation mode, you can aim on an enemy for a little bit to get info on them, like levels and stuff, and get some fluff text. It's just too much from what I've seen, and you don't get enough time. So I suppose that means I should probably up my time dilation next. Probably. Okay. So I feel like, I mean, it really seems like we killed all the things up here, which is really weird to me, because in my world, there are 8,000 of them. They're all trying to murder me. But apparently not. I mean, look, there are probably still some people hiding in here, right? Don't you think? In this space, just like waiting for me to show up so they can kill me? Right? I'm suspicious. Doesn't it seem like there'll be people here trying to kill me a little bit more? Hello, vending machine. I don't think I need to vend with you. Got some stylish earrings. Maybe I did kill everyone in a fit of rage, like a murder person. Oh. That's so weird. Well, apparently I killed everybody. Apparently I'm more badass than I think I am, or a lot less badass than I think I am. So I want to get here, and the question is, how do I get here? Right, so the dock is here, hiding. You have indeed, I have indeed. Okay, so the question is, how do I get? We're gonna go here. Hello, Nightbutt. Like a murder, maybe like a, but I do have a ship. Having a ship doesn't stop you from being a murder hobo. I mean, that is a true statement. Marauder Lookout. So I feel like I'm supposed to just maybe kill some people here. Again, we're gonna do this. We're gonna kill some people. Yeah, you know, Javai, I noticed this. I didn't get a chance to really look at the info on that person because I was murderizing them. So, you're right. That's awkward. Yeah. That's awkward. Makeshift. I feel like that run, I'm suspicious of it. Why did that go well? Let's sneak in here. We're gonna, like, you know, we're almost done with our distraction quests. Okay, this looks very mysterious. We're gonna go in there. I don't know why I'm whispering. They can't hear me. Sorry. Back up. Back up. Back up. I mean, oh. Hi, Parvati. What are you doing right now? Like, is it okay? Well, we're good. I feel like I just need to be in stealth all the time. That's just how I feel. I feel like I need to be just never not in stealth. Hey, I actually think I have everybody's stuff. I think I've killed all the fugitives, and I feel like my life is just good. Huh. Yeah, I'm going to go with you, Javai, to say that there should be a way to get that info, I don't know, without it. Yeah. I'm with you. I could sleep. A Fun Times barrel. I'll pick that up. I don't know what it is, but I'll pick it up. I bet it's a mod. So, there is one more piece of this mechanics thing, and I don't know where it is. I wonder if I journal and I do Frightened Engineer and I set active, if I go to the map, if it'll show me where it is. It looks like the case is no. I got the finger. Like, I'm carrying a finger. Just, yeah. So it's showing me vending machines. Oh, it's inside. That's fair. That makes sense. So in which case, let's fistful of digits, go to the map, and fast travel to Edgewater. We'll just do that, and it'll be fine. Faux windows adds beauty and verisimilitude to your frontier home. So this is my current thought. Turn in those digits, talk to the guy who's in charge of things in Edgewater, see what he's thinking, go back and talk to the people in the outclave and enclave, and then deal with the trolley problem, which apparently the answer is to just half close the brakes so the trolley falls off the track and kills no one. That's the way to go, apparently. I can't. Wait, oh, here, let me put this weapon away. I feel odd. So we're just like basically... we can move faster. Am I like just super encumbered? Is that why I'm moving so slowly? Probably. Oh, I am super encumbered. That's what it is. I think you would have gotten a map marker if you did the dialogue tree differently. If you give him a book that removes the option to ask for locations, I think. So you have to ask where they are before giving him any. If you already, huh. So let's do just like the littlest bit of inventory management for a moment. We have some weapons that we can break down for parts, right? Yes. I'm just gonna get rid of like doubles while we are here. What is this? Blade on a stick. Why does it have a star around it? This seems like it's better. Well, I don't know why that one has yeah, I'm gonna just break down some stuff. Oh. So, I do, nope. The star are unique items of that type. Huh. So this blade on a stick, which does less DPS than the trip blade, is like the special one. Well, all right, armor. Retrofitted, makeshift low pressure. Makeshift low pressure. All right, we can get rid of one of those. Oops. No! Sorry, I just switched weapons and armors and I did not want to do that. Oh, dang it. This is the one. And then this I will break down. Yes. Almost there? This is riot control armor, and we're gonna break that down. And we've got a lot of blah blah blah, some modifications, some general stuff, some quest stuff. There's some gross fingers in there, and junk. Can you break down junk? Is that actually a thing you can do? No, you can just sell it. So all I need right now is a vending machine. Like, I think we're good. Hello. No, it's fine. Oh, nope. I just wanted to talk to you. I didn't want to shoot you. I will. I'm here to turn in a bounty.
We pay by the finger. What do you have for me?
Guillaume Antrim's finger?
Gil Antrim. Real name, Guillaume. Duly processed by a freelancer on behalf of Spacer's Choice. I remember him. Just a kid last I saw him. Shame.
Yeah.
Just need your signature here, 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 and here. Got any more fingers for me?
I do.
Mabel Burgess. Age 37, right or left-handed? Let's just say no longer employed. I remember Doc Burgess. Conducted my physical every fiscal quarter. Guess she couldn't keep her hands off her patient's medicine. Still one outstanding bounty. If you've got a finger, I've got the paperwork.
Yeah, I do. I don't feel good about this, though.
Birdie Cotton. Cause of death. Let's just say overwhelming physical trauma. Bert was the local preacher before Max took over. Always was quick to remind us that we all get what we deserve in the end. Well, that's all three. I must remember to requisition some more fingerprint ink. Here's all the compensation you've earned, plus a bonus.
What's this? Junior Deputy Constable?
You've done such a bang-up job hunting down our former workers that I thought it only proper to deputize you. Congratulations.
Yeah, how did so many of your people end up marauders?
Let me stop you there. It is official Spacer's Choice policy that all marauders, regardless of prior affiliation to the Spacer's Choice brand, no longer qualify as our people.
Yeah, okay. But that doesn't really answer my question.
Marauders are folk who lost the will to keep working, wandered out into the wilds and gave into their baser instincts.
Is that it?
Not everyone's cut out to work in Edgewater. Some turn deserter, some turn marauder. None of them get my sympathy.
Yeah. There are a lot of things I could say here, and they're all very interesting. Marauders seem to like Adrena time. Oh, I'm gonna say, yeah, I heard one of your workers shot himself. Eugene, I think.
Uh-huh. I recall young Eugene. Good kid. Nice smile. Fussy about his health, though. Took a little too much Adrena time. That'll do a number on your brain matter. Says so right on the warning label. Violent psychosis is a well-documented and legally accounted for side effect of Adrena time.
Why do you even have Adrena time, then? I want to ask you other things.
What's on your mind?
No, never mind.
As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
Yeah, no, I'm going. I'm leaving. I'm not going to steal stuff in your office. And
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
We should keep our voices down.
can I chat with you all?
Our place in the universe is fixed.
Look, here's what we're going to do. While we're here, we're going to try to find a vending machine and see if we can sell some stuff, which I think we can. And we're going to talk to the big dude. You know, like the big dude. Oh, there's a vending machine right in here. When they have generic names, you can't talk to them, unfortunately. Yeah. So we're going to go into the cantina, sell our junk, because we can. And then we're going to talk to the head dude and see what the head dude says about the fact that it looks like it's a no dice situation. They just bark occasionally. Well, there should be a vending machine right over here. Where'd it go? Oh, I bet it's upstairs. Sorry. I bet it's upstairs. Oh, the woman behind the bar. Okay. Yes, that's fair. I'm gonna chat with her with a gun. Hi.
Plague got you feeling woozy? Get yourself boozy with Spacer's Choice.
I feel like I'm sad that she won't talk to me more deeply because I feel like she has interesting things to say. But I also feel like she is afraid to say anything because if she does. So I'm going to sell junk. Done. And when it comes to repairing, well, I suppose it's not too bad, right? I mean, I have a lot of money. I feel like I have enough money to repair stuff. Repair all equipped. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I feel really uncomfortable just carrying a gun in town. If I were a GM, there'd be like negative reaction bonuses all over the place for that. I'm just saying that it makes me feel uncomfortable. However, I'm trying to find the big boss, which I suppose. In here? I just want to talk to the big boss. Yeah. Well, I feel like he's in here, right? Wasn't he in here? I feel like he was. Or he wasn't. And that was me being on drugs. Hi, Pariah. I'm just trying to find the big guy. Oh, I think I have to go into the actual cannery and then take the elevator up. That's what it was. I remember. It's been 2 weeks. Right in here. We're going to talk to this person, but we're not committing it to anything. We just want to get his viewpoint on things. I wonder how quickly their special recharges. Also, I should probably save. Again, like, there are people with guns here, and I'm just like, have a gun out? Makes me feel uncomfortable. It makes me feel like I'm threatening. That's all. But here we go. I'm going to threaten you. I'm not really threatening you. I'm just going to chat. See how you're doing.
My offer remains standing should you reconsider.
Really? I want to talk to you about something.
Go ahead.
What makes you think I can convince the deserters to come back?
That you or not one of us may work to your advantage. Adelaide...
Rock out with your Glock out.
I admit the fault was mine. I'm about as diplomatic as a bristling canid. I just hope Adelaide and her folk will see their way past my flaws and return to town.
Oh. Don't blame yourself. I'm not going to say that. Some people move on. Sometimes people move on. It's the way of things. I could say that. This is an ugly place to live. Of course, people are going to walk away. That seems rude, so I won't say that. I'll go in the middle.
Scripture tells us we all have our purpose in the world. Our work shows us that purpose. We should not have to move on. Yes, we have lost good workers to desertion. We have lost even more to plague. But it is why we must square our shoulders and carry on.
Hey, perception tells me that you and Adelaide have a personal history.
Losing Adelaide was the hardest. She was our only flavor specialist. When she walked away, I knew. Spacer's Choice Saltuna is renowned across the city.
Krell has a good point.
Flavors and additives. We used to sell citrus-flavored Saltuna in our heyday. Ever since Adelaide left, we have been reduced to selling unflavored and spearmint.
Ooh. Spearmint Saltuna sounds super gross. Carlin says, but aren't you playing a rude dude? You just take people's stuff like all the time. Yeah, but not when they're looking. Like, I'm trying to fly under the radar while I steal their stuff. Also, we need to have a word about this plague.
Can we not? Talking about unpleasant things always gets my bile up.
All right, I'm going. So talking to him was not the most productive in the universe. Well, you know what this means, everybody. You know what this means. This means... This means we're leaving. We're going to go to that community and we're going to chat with them some more. And then... Yeah, I do think I should probably fill my inventory with useless stuff until I can't move. Probably. That's probably the way to go. But I did get rid of stuff. Like, you saw it. Krellin, you saw me get rid of stuff. Which community? The outsider community? I fully explored Edgewater, but I haven't fully explored the exile community, and that's what I'm gonna do right now. Yeah, the deserters. Right now, I was like, let's just go and fully explore the deserter community, and then we're done. That's it. Then we have to make some choices. That's all. Spectrum vodka, a glass for every class. Rizzo's Spectrum. Red. Does vodka often come in red? Is that a thing? I feel like... I don't know, everybody. That's the thermal plant. Community Center. River Hideout. Marauder Encampment. Just like in Paranoia. Botanical Lab. I cannot fast travel while near hostiles. What? Oh. Are there hostiles around me? Are there hostiles? Oh, there are. Oh, there are hostiles in here. But they're just so adorable. I killed small, cute little things because I wanted to. Am I a... Nah, I think it's fine. It does when making capitals loud for the oppressed masses. I also think I need more ammo. But Jack Sprat could eat no fat. His wife could eat no lean. Let's go and talk to the people. You know, it's nice that there's no cost for fast traveling, right? So I'm better at my weapons now, but I feel like I need to be better at talking and stealthing and tech and weapons. I'm really bad at dodging. When do I level up? How many do you get to fill in all of the perks, or are there going to be some perks you cannot get? Hi, everybody. I figured you can't have it all, which I appreciate. If you can have it all, then like what's the point of that? Hi.
I don't know what you did to talk some sense into Zoe, but I appreciate it.
I saved her from marauders and told her friend had stuff for her. So let's do this. Let's explore the whole place, and let's explore from the left. Yeah, level cap is 30. Hello.
If you're hungry, Stefan's got supplies.
Thanks. Level cap is 30. I don't know. I don't want to sleep. What are these things? Well, nobody's in the room, so I can just take some things. Ooh, what's in here? Frozen dinner. I'll do that too. What's in here? Energy cells. I'll do that too. You know, it's just stolen goods. Stolen goods. Well then, that was very pleasant. I feel like I was just looking to talk to people, but then if there's stuff here that is also stealable, I mean... Hi.
Zoe says she found her way out of a marauder camp with her own bare hands.
I did steal the person's lunch. That's fine. I have nothing to talk to you about. Oh. Hello, deserter. I'm pretty sure if there is anything in this room, oh no, there are apparently things in this room that I didn't steal. That's so unlike me. I drink your milkshake. I drink it up. You know, sometimes you are drinking people's milkshakes. I don't know what else to say about that. That's all. Ooh. Well, I think I wasted a mod earlier, not knowing how to do it. By earlier, I mean like 2 weeks ago. But we're going to be systematic. Talk to all the people. Get to know them and their feelings. Hello, deserter.
Keep your wits about you, friend.
I will. Thanks for the advice. Was that guy threatening me? Hi, Zoe.
Home is where the heart is. Marauders took that saying a little too literally.
Zoe, I worry about you.
Got the strangest craving for Adrena time.
You took the cigarettes. Krellin, you heard them, didn't you? They're allowed students. So that's it then. No more Edgewater for me. No more sick cannery. No more jumpsuits and gloves. Yes, ma'ams, and would you like others? I don't know why I'm writing this down for posterity's sakes, because I've always hated the cannery, and I don't think I'll ever have to look back to this journal. Oh, no, I read that. Yeah, strange. By the way, the students, I don't think all the students are back, but they're on their way. They'll be, it's starting. There are some students here. Hello, deserter. Why are you wandering around everywhere, deserter? Like, what are you doing? Yeah. See, like, I'd totally been in this room before. What's in here? Oh, yeah. I am pretty sure I cleaned out this whole place. Not in a thievy kind of a way. Just in a... I'm wanting to... I don't think I've been in here. Oh, look, they're working on plants. That's nice. But in a kind of like a... Your place is cluttered, and I should help out by taking all your stuff kind of way. Yeah, it was total... Will I miss... you know, there will always be more pesky kids. Hey, hello, computer. Emerald Vale Botanical Lab Experimental Facility. Personnel files. Hack 15. Password Silent Spring accepted. Welcome A. McDevitt. This frozen dinner. See, the frozen dinner doesn't bring joy. I just have to take it for them. Personnel files. May the Eternal bless the first endeavor. It's been 2 days since I walked away from life at the Edgewater Cannery. Fortuitously, the old botanical labs are still operational, mostly. The soil's sour. I'll do what I can, but I'm going to need some powerful fertilizer. Tired of having the taste of salt tuna lingering on my tongue day in, day out. I want something fresh, something that grows out of the earth. Ooh. But does it bring me joy? I don't even know. Last entry. We found another worker from Edgewater, ex-worker now. Desertion rates must be climbing. I'm not terribly surprised. Reed's style of management has always been tyrannical. I imagine an exodus is brewing. At any rate, the worker is in a sorry state. Fever, shallow breathing, delirious. Must have been plagued. I set him right with a diet of greens. He was all better in a couple of weeks, physically, spiritually. He's one of our flock now. Well, let's look at our experimental notes, shall we? First entry. Experimental notes, first entry. I'm hereby repurposing this botanical lab from its original conception as a gear in the soulless automaton of the corporate machine. This greenhouse may look impressive, but like all Spacer's Choice products, it's cheap and unreliable. I shall have to make some repairs with my own 2 hands. This place shall become a nursery. Before it was abandoned, I understand the horticulturalist failed to produce a single viable crop. Something about the soil being too poor. I'm determined to find a way. May the Eternal smile upon my endeavors. I bet she's using dead bodies as fertilizer. Right? Experimental notes, last entry. Flora are living things, as sensitive to their environment as any breathing, thinking body. I contend that the crops in this region failed because the corporate scientists tending to them are cold, heartless, inhumane people acting on behalf of a sterile and inhumane power. One cannot expect your crops to flush with green and reach for the sky under these conditions. The soil is sour, it's true. I don't know quite how to explain that. I'm sure the scienticians will say something about biology or the carbon cycle, but I can conclude after months of my own experimentation that the secret to a rich and wholesome garden is love, attention, compassion, and a natural fertilizer bursting with organic materials, just as nature intended. You are in fact correct. Adelaide's greens are people. Well then, because it doesn't say I murder. Now the question is she finding bodies that are already dead, or is she killing them? These are further questions. Like, there are questions. Adelaide's greens are people! It's possible. Let's, is there anything else here we can look at? Do you have any notes? No? All right, well, let's, look through here. See what we can find. Perhaps notes or evidence of some sort. There might be exploration here that reveals more. Let's see. That is actually one of the dumb dialogue options at one point. So if she's fertilizing with bodies that she does not murder, then I feel less bad about it. Like, if she's just recycling bodies, then, you know, whatever. I'm gonna take these weapon parts. I feel like they probably don't need them. Oh, hey, how are you? I took those weapon parts right in front of your face. Luckily, you didn't see me.
Anything else I can do for you?
Hi, let's chat. When we first talked, you'd assumed I would come to live here.
I am getting old, you know. These two lamps of mine are not as bright as they once were. Or I might have seen you for what you are.
What does that mean? And what's that?
Remains to be seen. Might be the man that saves the veil. Might be Reed's personal gun hand.
Or I could just be passing through.
None of us are ever just passing through, dear. Not without leaving some footprints behind.
Why are you telling me all this?
A little prattling never hurt anyone, dear. You might even catch a little sense if you listen close enough.
You could be a little bit less opaque.
Conducting your business down at the plant. I just want you to know that if you take our power away, you will have brought an end to our way of life.
I don't like any of these choices. Maybe it deserves coming in. No, I wouldn't say that. You could always continue your way of life back in town.
Not under Reed's watch. He and I would come to blows within a day, and he would never tolerate my tending to a garden. This is my home. It will be my home even if Reed cuts our power. Simple as that.
If she was less opaque, she'd be Chrysalis from the Joker's Wild series. Fair. You and Reed obviously have some sort of history. Come on now.
That's because Reed was my boss. I was the cannery's one and only flavor specialist, you see. Remember that limited run of white chocolate saltuna?
No.
That was all me.
Was it? There's obviously more to it than that.
My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him.
That's rough.
So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
I'm guessing that Reed has his own side of that story, however.
I could not possibly care less if he does, but you're surely welcome to ask him.
We've talked enough for the moment. I'm not pointing a gun at you, though.
I'm listening.
You know, where am I?
It's not strange at all, dear. Few of us truly know where we are. The world can seem like a forest without end, and it is all too easy to lose one's way. But we must remember that being lost is the first step in discovering yourself.
No, I mean, I actually don't know where I am, but I do know where I am, so thanks.
Glad I could help, dear. A sadness of the heart brings sickness upon the whole body. Are you not feeling well? Ought to lay your head down if you're running fever.
I'm gonna be upfront with her because she's an outlaw. I was kidnapped by a crazy scientist and shot into space, but thanks for asking.
That sounds like fever talk, all right. So why am I tempted to believe you?
Because it's true.
Where did you say you were from?
Does the Hope ring any bells?
Is that a new settlement
No.
of some kind? I haven't kept news from outside the Veil.
No, it's a colony ship.
Oh, you're talking about that old
Yes,
piece of folklore.
that's me.
Now I'm convinced you're delirious.
I'm not, though.
You really ought to lay your head down, dear. Babbling only agitates the humors.
No,
You better try some of my purgative tea. Won't cure what ails you, but it will distract you for a spell.
you don't believe me?
Maybe I do. I don't know yet. Go ahead. I heard my folks talking. we told ourselves to keep our spirits up.
I don't know why that would keep your spirits up.
Don't you worry about what I think.
Oh.
That's not important. Worry about what the board thinks of you going around talking about lost ships from decades past.
Why? I haven't done anything wrong.
You carry on about coming here from another world, and people will talk. Talk leads to questions. Ask enough questions, and the board comes answering.
See, she's at least talking to me and giving me information. I appreciate that, but I'm not afraid of the board.
No, but the board may have reason to fear you.
Huh. Well, let's just talk about something else, shall we?
I'm listening.
I should go. That's it. I will not be stealing things in front of her face because rude, but maybe I can find out more information here in the botanical gardens. You know, I do love a good botanical garden. Everything is thievery. Well, I came in this way. Yeah. All right. Let's look on the other side. Hello, Adelaide. I just want to get by you. She was in my way. Well, I'm not seeing any, like, dead people bones. Hey, look. Mock apples. Ooh. Who are you? You're a deserter. I was just going to steal all that stuff, but you're standing here, so I won't. Oh, but look, you left. So now I will. Look, there's a lot of stuff in here that seems very useful that a person like me could use for later. There are loose apples on the ground that aren't owned and thus aren't stealing. Ooh. I will look for them. Yeah, so interestingly enough, I'm not seeing any evidence. Oh, hey, I wonder if he's putting apples in those barrels. Oh. Let's find something else. What do you want to talk about? Me leaving. It feels a little rude. But let's finish our go round of the town, shall we?
If you're hungry, Stefan's got supplies.
I'm 100% there's some clue in the garden for the fertilizer. Yeah, I went through that whole place and I didn't see anything. Which, I mean, doesn't necessarily mean anything. But I didn't notice, right, any dead bodies in here, nor any other thing I can click on. Ammo. I've been... all these things don't really look like bodies to me, though. Like, all these... Like, none of these look actually like bodies. And here's the compost, and I can't click on that. Like, I'm not seeing any bodies. But you know me. And she's not saying anything about bodies. And the computer didn't mention bodies. I'm just guessing bodies because, you know, I like to think about the darkest timeline. But, I mean, that's what I'm feeling. I'm just not seeing it. I'm not seeing actual evidence of bodies. I'm just guessing bodies. Bodies! Bodies, it must be bodies! Bodies are cute just like anybody supposes. Did you collect? I did. I did. I should go. And I think I've basically done the whole town? Are you a mine? I bet you're a mine, ruining my life. I basically have done everything that it is possible to do already, with the exception of that last engineering book. And, well, I think, yeah. Hello? Hello, deserter. People keep telling me that about Stefan. And I am Stefan, and I have a lot of supplies. Bunnies aren't just trash like everybody supposes. They're full of amino acids and other things that grow stuff. And why do we need full grave sites anyway? Bunnies! Bunnies, it must be bunnies!
Great work.
Ooh. I'm gonna just take all of that. I could maybe sell it. And outside. Well, I do know that you can find something that lets you confront her about it, and I'm pretty sure it's found in this town. Yeah, I have been around the town, and I can't find no evidence. I don't know why.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Sorry about that. I was just leaving.
Just keep your fingers to your own self, okay?
Sure. I didn't see you there, obviously. Sorry about that. I didn't notice that there was somebody looking at me when I was being a little steely. But maybe in here? Just staying under the radar. Oh, by the way, be right. I love Anyanka, and I feel like she was done dirty. I am still mad. I'm still mad about how she was killed basically off screen. I didn't even, I did not appreciate that. So I think, yeah. That tree looks like flesh. I'm gonna just share that. So, Frithio! Hello! Very, and maybe just a little. So, I've been all over this place. I think this is the last place I need to go inside, but I think I've been in here too. Hello, deserter. And I just am suspecting, but I'm not proving any kind of Sweeney Todd situation here. So that's that then. I suppose we're just gonna have to go to the... I wish that's into the woods. Into the woods. Ouch. Well, we've talked to everybody. We've checked it all out. So here's the... I bet Emma Caulfield wouldn't sleep with... Oh, I bet she wouldn't. So here's the thing. I've been everywhere. I've sought everything. I've seen no actual evidence that she's murdering people. So, like everybody, I've talked to everybody. I just wish that we didn't have to, I'll just take all that. I just wish, well, the thing is hard to find. I will accept it. I don't know. I looked at everything in the botanical garden. I looked at all. There was like so many botanicals in that garden. Right? Like I walked in, doing a full like left every direction. This is weapon parts, spit cartridge, cover, Her wandering around. Pure water. Adreno. Lots of cute plants. More stealing things, which I can't take because she's going to look at me. Plants. More energy plants. Our compost. More things I can't steal because she's looking at me. Tubes with no people in them. A little exhaust port. Yeah, and I went in the computer and it did show an option for hacking, and I did hack, and I got inside her stuff, right? But there was nothing, right? I got the personnel files and I hacked it. And I got the first and last entry, which I read both of those. I'm not sure you're playing a good person, right? And I read both of those, and again, nothing about murdering people. Return to root. Experimental notes, looked at both the first and the last. Yep. Yeah, I don't... The only reason why I can't steal is because, well, if they're looking at you, then they're going to yell at you. And that's terrible. Yeah. And I'm not seeing any other notes I can read. Or... And that one's turned off. Also no weirdness in that compost. I'm saying... Yeah, I don't want to be confronted with my actions. And I was in this room too. And I looked around in here. Bin. Cabinet. Because I pretty much stole, borrowed everything. Yeah. And I went through all the lockers. And the toilets. Let's see, right? I feel like I've went every single one. Boop, boop, boop. Right? I went through this bench. Was over here. This bench. This bench. Did that bench. I've also been on this bench. And then that one, and then I've been over here. I've been on that computer. And then I was over here. What is this? Cabinet. I looked in there. There's what is this? Pick up gold teeth. Oh. Ooh. Gold teeth. Oh, is she like digging up graves? Is she? Oh, she stole the gold tooth from that corpse. Mm. I'll talk to her about it. She stole the whole corpse. If it's a corpse, I don't care. Hello.
I'm listening.
So what are these gold teeth for?
Haven't you ever seen a novelty paperweight?
Reminds me of this guy I heard about. Someone named Eugene. He had gold teeth. Hold on. How about your left eye twitches when you're trying to lie?
Whatever absurd accusations you have churning about in your mind, I assure you I have heard them all.
Well, you better start making sense then.
I did nothing wrong. The teeth were harvested from a body that went cold long before my tools ever touched it.
Hmm.
Gold does not decompose. The teeth had to be removed.
Hmm.
And while I am no licensed dentist, I did a fair job of it.
So you're decomposing bodies to fortify the soil and help your crops along.
I cannot not tell you how refreshing it is to converse with a rational mind? That's exactly right. Rot is necessary for life. A corpse is bursting with the nutrients a young sapling craves. The crops I grow here are natural, nutritious, healthy. My garden does more than fill the bellies of my flock. It keeps them from falling ill.
I just thought it was funny. Trooper said she stole the gold teeth because the only reason the gold teeth were on the bench is because, yeah, well, I mean, she's clearly also stealing bodies for fertilizer, right? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
See anyone ailing in my camp?
No.
Unlike the people in Edgewater, my flock don't fall sick with plague.
You know, you could help a lot of people in town.
I'd rather they learn to help themselves by leaving that dreadful town behind. The people in this camp all had the courage to walk away from the cannery, and you see how happy they are.
I'm gonna say you could always teach them to farm, but they're not gonna do that because they have corporate overlords that won't let them.
The Vale's barren. Been that way for years. Soil's been sterile about as long as I can remember.
Well, but you found a way to grow something.
All I did was follow nature's own way. Death is essential to life. When the spirit leaves the body returns to the earth from whence it came. What remains is a carcass moldering beneath the soil. Decomposition is a natural process, essential to new life. All life feeds on other life.
Don't mind using the bodies. I do mind the stealing of people's bodies. The dead can matter a lot, so stealing bodies is like that is very problematic and disrespectful. They're dying of malnutrition. Reverence for corpses goes out the window. I'm gonna ask Parvati what she thinks.
Oh, I don't know. If it was me, I'd be glad to volunteer. Keeping others alive, that'd be a beautiful gift to leave. But none of the folk you used had a say. You didn't ask, ma'am. And what about my dad? I talk to his grave every Saturday. Is he even there?
Robert is just where you left him, dear. He died too long ago. By now, he's naught but a skeleton.
Yeah, I need to think about this.
Whatever you say, my dear.
Yeah,
I'm listening.
I should go. Meh. A dug up patch of dirt with no corpse in it is functionally identical to a grave with a body in it as far as the societal function of a graveyard is concerned. Here's the thing about eating stuff made from dead people. It can be disease, and it can be also brilliant. But also, I'm just wondering if she needs human corpses. Could she also just... I mean, there are a lot of marauders. I feel like she could, and I'm leaving a lot of marauder corpses around. I feel like she could use marauder corpses real easy, right? Don't you think? Hello, chicken. I'm not going to kill you. Right? I mean... Yeah, I feel like you could just use a lot of marauder corpses. That seems easy. But I can't. Just finished reading Record of a Spaceborne Few, where composting corpses is a social norm. You know, I'm not scandalized. Let's go to the geothermal plant and finish Edgewater. We're going to leave Edgewater today. Or we won't. I don't know. I can't actually say if we're going to leave Edgewater or not. Yeah. We could just, I feel like we could harvest some bodies. Maybe the marauder crops have too much adrenatime in them, and that's not good for crops, apparently. I don't even know. Hello. Let's save, shall we? Let's save. I feel really proud of myself for having only one save at this point in time, so good thing you can't put corpses in your inventory to always be encumbered. Well, but then I'd be like, here's a corpse. Don't you want one? I'd give them as presents. Hey, there are robots in there. There are robots in there. As I can say, it can be brilliant, but she's one scientist developing her own methods. So I take it I should not walk through the electricity. Hello, how are you? I would like to visit you. Oh, really? Are you trying to shoot at me? I can't even get in here yet, but how did you get through? Parvati, how did you get in there? Did you just run through the electricity? Where's the peer review and ethical discussion? I kind of just don't get the feeling that's how that works. Parvati, are you okay? You know, I can't help you when you're inside the... Hi, welcome back. How are you doing? Let's jump through here. Or maybe we can't jump through here. Like, that seemed like a way to go. Let me in. Oh, maybe I can do this. Nope. I feel like I should be able to climb through that window. I just feel like that. Those are my feelings. Nobody cares about my feelings. Okay. I give up too easily. But what is this? It looks like a doorway. Okay. We did it. I was going to take a big walk around. I was going to walk around the other direction. Maybe it is reinforced space glass. Yeah, I was going to go walk around, like do a 360 of the perimeter, but starting the other direction. And clearly I should have just gone this way. But that's fine. It's all right. So we're here. We're in this place. We're going to get all the armor parts. I don't know. Doorways, the doorways are always littered with dead bodies. Krellin's like, you're not going to finish Edgewater right now. Which, oh, there's a scientist. Look, what I'm trying to tell you is there are a lot of bodies I find in the course of my travels, and I could just give them to Adelaide. I don't mind. I'm sure she would find them useful. And oh, look, you can crawl in under this way as well. There's all sorts of ways into this. This place is not at all secure. This place is bad security. I'm not even sure you're gonna get inside the power station in 20 minutes. Well, I'll get near the power station in 20 minutes, maybe. Hey, I have a grenade launcher. Let's see. Oh, hey. What happens? Do you think I can climb up here? No. But I bet I can get there nonetheless. Nonetheless. We're doing a nice 360 of the inside of the perimeter. See what we can see. A corporate commander. I'm not going to go through that electricity because I know that it will kill me. I mean, I don't know that. I have a grenade launcher. I'm sure that grenade launcher is healthy. Now, with a grenade launcher, what do I get to do? I get to probably launch all the grenades. And so look, there's a vending machine. Let's just sell Taste the Freedom. I'm sure I've got some junk I can sell. Junk. Sell the junk. Oh, collateral damage. Hey, Adelaide, how you doing? Brought you some more dead bodies. They're still fresh. Hey, if like sometimes people want... I feel like Anna Geeks would love this game because there are little things in here that I feel like would tickle her. A pneumatic piston, like I've got... Look, I also am encumbered, but I feel like that's okay. I feel like it's okay that I'm encumbered, just a little bit. And just like, it's just a little bit of encumbrance and I'll take care of it later. Like, it's fine. So that's the way we got to go. But here's the thing. Before we go in there, I want to go into this building and see what's on that computer. And I know that Krellin says that he doesn't think I'm actually gonna get into the plant. Yeah, oh, she hasn't been playing mini games? Oh, that's a bummer. I need to jump over into her stream and say hi. 12 minutes. 12 minutes. Yeah, I want to see her play. I think that, because there's a lot of little, like, Spacer's Choice. Like, ooh. Emerald Vale, let's disarm the security fences. That sounds great. Let's view the recent logs. Error, security logs inaccessible. In keeping with Spacer Choice's company policy, all security logs have been terminated in the event of a major emergency, catastrophic event, or security breach. Attention. Scheduled security updates at this Spacer Choice facility are critically overdue. Your last scheduled security update occurred on error, date not found. If you are a member of the Spacer's Choice security detail assigned to this location, please turn in your identification for immediate reprimand. Failure to do so may result in an immediate reprimand. Let's exit. I feel like bad things happened here. Yeah, I think, Parvati, we're going. Right? The 50s ad satire. I think that she would love that. So, do you think it's bad that I turned off the security fences? I feel like people can get in if they want to anyway, right? And this way I won't accidentally fall into it somehow. We're from the planet to your living room. You know, I feel like I'm probably making a mistake. Oh, Iffy. Never mind. I feel like I'm making a mistake. And you're going to ask, what is that mistake that I'm making? And I feel like the mistake that I'm making is that I'm not, I don't know, that I'm still encumbered. No, that I haven't, I don't know, broken down things, broken labs. I did, right? I made it inside the lab. And this will take, like, I just have to turn off a thing and then we're done, right? Like, that should be easy. I mean, I say that, but hello.
The control room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna just sell some stuff, some junk, and what if the general... Okay, so there are bad guys here. So I'm going to repair, right? Repair all equipped. The game takes a while to learn how to optimize all the gun vendor mechanics. Yeah, and so just because I've got some stuff, let's okay, so look, I've got a bunch of stuff that I clearly don't need. We can get rid of this telescoping staff. And also this one. Look, we're gonna just get rid of a little bit of stuff. And I also don't need... So this is a cheap light pistol, which we can just get rid of. And I've got 3 grenade launchers, and I clearly do not need 3 grenade launchers. And I've got a whole bunch of assault rifles. Oh, but I think it's probably better for me to break them down for parts, because you need the parts to upgrade your stuff to level them up, and that seems like it's probably better. And right? I don't really have any dupes. So yeah, so that's a 16, and I don't think Leveling up requires money. Oh. I actually don't think, what is this? This is an 11. I don't think I have any armor that's better than what I currently have. So, weapon parts are lighter than weapons too. Yeah, in the beginning you need more parts more. So I think I'm good. I'm under my encumbrance. So we're going to go and oh, there's a combat drone. I don't know if you noticed that, but there's a combat drone. And it's like lurking. We're gonna just follow that combat drone? Well, no. Well, okay. There was a combat drone. I'm gonna pick this. Yeah, I feel like I avoided a combat drone. Oh, and that makes me a little sad because I feel like it's going to sneak up on me later, and that's never good. Whoever was working in this is clearly like the boss's office because they've got all the nice stuff. Manager's office. Trial and error. See, oh, messages. From Spacer's Choice. Emerald Vale Development Oversight. Get it together. Mr. Brayton, this letter serves as an informal notification of our company's displeasure towards your management of the Emerald Vale geothermal plant for reasons related to exceeding your staff budget in your latest quarterly report. Please select 5 subordinates to be dismissed immediately. Additionally, please contact our office to schedule your official reprimand at your earliest convenience. Failure to schedule your official reprimand will result in an official reprimand. The Spacer's Choice family would like to collectively remind you that working for Spacer's Choice is not a right, but a privilege. Emerald Vale Geothermal Plant. From J. Braden. No need for reprimand. To the esteemed members of the Emerald Vale Development and Oversight Committee, I hope this letter finds you wealthy. After due consideration of your last letter, I've identified and terminated no fewer than 5 subordinates who are unable to provide sufficient justification for their ongoing employment. I would like to remind the Oversight Committee that while most of Emerald Vale has failed to meet its production and output quotas, particularly our agricultural and fishing canning departments, neither of which are particularly anywhere close to profitable, the Emerald Vale Geothermal Plant remains committed to providing cheap, cost-effective power to the entire region. Regards, Juno Braden, Manager. Ms. Braden. This last letter serves as an informal notification of our company's displeasure towards your management of the Emerald Vale Geothermal Plant. For reasons related to oh, I just read that one. Ms. Braden, we've investigated the claims made against the profitability of the greater Emerald Vale region. Our offices agree with you. Agriculture and fishing canning have experienced a steady decline, while the Emerald Vale geothermal plant remains somewhat profitable. Our offices are currently investigating ways to implement additional cost-saving measures, which will ultimately lead to a leaner, more streamlined, more efficient geothermal power plant. Please be informed that the Spacer's Choice Development and Oversight Office has taken a significant insurance policy against the Emerald Vale geothermal plant. The office would like to assure you that this insurance policy is a standard procedure. Do not attempt to interpret, understand, or otherwise extrapolate meaning from this decision. As a special courtesy, we have deployed a proprietary team of engineering specialists to the Emerald Vale geothermal plant. The team of specialists has been instructed to refit and upgrade the plant's population of automechanicals, free of charge. Thank you for your cooperation. That seems bad. That seems bad. That seems really bad. That seems like we're gonna murder everyone. That just seems like Murder Town. Cool. Murder Town. Does anyone else? Murder Town? Just I like how Pravati is really, what's the word? Supportive of me breaking into things and then stealing things. She's very supportive. I appreciate that. Because she could be judgy. There's a security bot, and I'm going to shoot it from above. it'll be death from above. It'll be awesome. I'm just going to point out... Oh, hi. Yeah, those drones are dead. Yeah, I just feel like there's a bunch of insurance fraud happening, like, in a... But I feel like the insurance fraud is also murder. Right? That's, like, I just feel like they're, like, their version of insurance fraud also involves murdering people. Awkward. So, that was nice. And here I am in their geothermal plant. I do want to get to that there are things that I want to get to. Like, I want to get in this room is where I want to go. Hello. Hi. Yeah, I just feel really uncomfortable with the murder that this Spacer's Choice. I think that Spacer's Choice is not good at their job. And I think they're bad. Because people are insured. Yeah. Here's the thing. I just don't see terminal memory purged. Purged incomplete. 2 files available. What? I had to borrow your copy of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanicals Engineering. Radio's been sputtering and I need the reference. I returned the copy to the repair bay. Oh, I will pick that up. Choose everywhere mechanicals gone haywire. Chaos mechanicals everywhere gone haywire. Gunfire. Hearing some screams. Oh, law. I think that was someone's leg. Would like to leave early for the day. Please deduct a glimpse fee from my pay. Thank you. Proud to be a member of the Spacer's Choice family. Yeah. See, Spacer's Choice just murdered everybody in their one productive thing for the insurance. They are bad people. Also bad at their job. That's the way the quest ends, so we're not going there. We're going to go all the other places first. Why? Because... Nope. So it's not like there are a lot of other places first, but... I don't like Spacer's Choice, and I don't like the board. Hello, little friend. Oh, I don't have enough to break in there, but I feel like I should. It is 3. You are correct. I have not, but I've gotten pretty far, right? Like, I feel like I've done pretty well. Think about all the shareholder value that was briefly created. It's so true. Shareholder value. Look, what I'm going to tell you is that there's just no way. Also, I just feel like I need way more lockpicking gear. Not quite certain where I'm all going to get it, but I clearly need it. Unlock door. No, I'm going to... Oh, enter the passcode. Very, very briefly, so briefly, personnel files. Oh. I want to know about this before we go. Chief Tanaka, Chester Higgins again, that hullhead, found him fiddling around with one of the mechanicals, so I had to write him up for tampering with company property. Just in case I'm reading this a couple days from now and feeling bad for what I've done, let me just remind myself that I've warned him before. He's always been a little crooked in the skull. He was working on some logic module. I confiscated it. It should be my lock-away room for the foreseeable future. If it was just me, you're doing great, Trooper! Even though you just murdered 14 people, you're doing great. S. Tanaka, doesn't sit right with me. Company's been replacing our guards with auto mechanicals. At this rate, I'm gonna end up a chief of security with no staff. Just a small army of mechanicals knocking about, guns pointed every which way. Company tells us they're safe. Programmed to treat us humans like their own. People are liable to break down, but an auto mechanical never will. I don't know. It doesn't sit right with me. But the company's never been wrong before, I suppose. Worst has happened. Mechanical's gone crazy. Lock myself down here, just trying to gather my courage. Gotta make a mad dash for the control room. Might be able to shut the things down. We'll delete this entry if I ever return. Geothermal Security Office. Greetings, Security Chief Estanaka. This is an automated message initiated by Spacer's Choice Worker Safety Contingency Protocols. A security lockdown has been initiated. This is on a test. Your behavior during this lockdown will be reviewed during your quarterly audit. Anxiety is a common side effect of life-threatening situations engendered by security lockdowns. Fight back against anxiety with an ice-cold bottle of Zero G Brew. Zero G Brew, an ale that's good for what ails you. So what I'm going to say is this company is bad. And I mean that in a judgy way. Also, I want through that door. We've never been wrong, or you're fired. Yeah, I just, again, I am negatively inclined towards Spacer Choice, which means I'm going to help the... Oh, hi. How are you? Oops. Yes. I just want you all to know that I'm negatively inclined towards Spacer's Choice, but my character, being a bit of a hacker rebel, would definitely, without a doubt, help the deserters and not the town, because that is, you know, that is just what it is. You're fired up, right? Or you're fired up by death robots, which robots? I'm fired up by death robots. Hey, it seems like there are a lot of things that I should perhaps be concerned about. No? Oh. Hello, plant worker. You know, in life, when you think, what's best? Corporate overlords or autonomy? And the answer is not corporate overlords. What is... Incoming. Where? Oh, hi, how are you? Oh, hi, there are more of you. How are you doing? How's it going? I want to say hi, and that saying hi involves a little bit of murder. It's cool. So don't even worry about it. Or as HR likes to call it, termination with extreme prejudice. Yeah. Hi. I'm going to use this. I just used it. I don't know what I did, but I feel like I turned off a thing. Also, I feel like we've been very productive. Also, I feel like this company is really bad. I feel like this is a bad company. Look, I'm just trying to tell you, I feel like this is a bad company. Also, oh, hi, Jeremy. How are you?
Self-diagnostics complete. Navigation systems operational. Combat systems operational. It's not the best choice. It's the Spacer's Choice.
Hey, you made it out of that junkyard.
All systems fully operational. Return journey successfully completed. Spacer's Choice would like to thank you for complying with your duties.
See, if I made a different character, then I might have made that choice. But I'd have to make a character that would do that. Like, I think if I made a character who was like super gung-ho for the corporation, then I would totally make that choice as well. But this character is a hacker who's a bit of like a hacker bartender who's like an outsider.
Hostile actions towards Spacer's Choice mechanics are contrary to logical directive. Conclusion: all hostile automechanicals must be defective.
Fair.
Compliance with Spacer's Choice policy: all defective automechanicals must be permanently dismantled. Please allow me to assist.
Enough of your anti-corporate propaganda, trooper. People aren't dead and bloody, they're retired. Fair. There are wild animals in Marauders Report. Don't you think walls would be useful? Probably.
Affirmative. Mechanicide protocols loaded. Awaiting confirmation.
I confirm that. Go ahead. You can murder some mechanicals. I'm okay with that. Like, are you gonna follow me around? I know that we're gonna end the stream really soon. I just want to get us to a good point. Access repair log. Let's see. Corporate just sent a team of technicians to conduct a complete refit of all our mechanicals. Every Centurion drone. It's not my place to say so, but doesn't this run contrary to the Spacer's Choice mission of being as cheap as possible? I did my standard kind of good but not super good always character. I would totally go against the corpse, but that same character would also save time whilst working against the course. Providing his way. Got it. Just in case I'm audited, I would like to formally express how grateful I am to be part of the Spacer's Choice family. Spacer's Choice is the leading brand in affordable sundry across Halcyon. It's not the best choice, it's the Spacer's Choice. Yeah, I see that you're concerned. Just finished routine maintenance on our mechanical sentries. I found some strange modifications to their logic modules. I've had time to run a diagnostic, so I don't know what's been modified. All I know is that these modifications were introduced in our recent refit. Company went through the trouble of refitting every single mechanical in the plant not long ago. Guessing that was the work of those visiting technicians? I filed a report, but my supervisor told me not to worry about it. Said the company knew what it was doing, ordered me to forget about any alleged modifications to the logic modules. Decided to do a bit of sleuthing by my own self. Got my hands on a logic module. Time to do a little experimentation. And did that work out for you? I think it didn't. I think there was death. Let's examine this. My second playthrough is going through and trying to find better choices than my first playthrough. Fair. I borrowed a copy of Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. I think it's volume 3. I needed something to read down in the pit. Much obliged. Well, we gotta find this, we gotta find it though, don't we? We're gonna just take these things and, I don't know. I just feel like Spacer's Choice is really the worst. And I don't mean to be judgy about it, but I'm being judgy about it. And finding fairly ways to get the same results, which is kind of cool. Oh, all right. So the question is, will I be moved? Hi, Jeremy. Will I be moved to do a second playthrough is my question. Because, you know, I usually have no time to do playthroughs. So that's my question. Bard. Open. So we have to, like, there are things we need to get. You know, maybe our paranoid anti-sentry person is not so wrong after all. I'll pick up that light machine gun. Ooh. Security guard. I got a security guard, everybody. I know we're not where we're supposed to be yet, but that's fine. Right? Okay. Hacking skill too low. I have the passcode though, right? Do I not? Do I not have? I thought I had Chester's passcode. Come on. We'll come back to this. No. I just, but I got his, but. I mean, I don't play a lot of games, so you may not, but it's fun. It's just tricky because I have so many games to play, you know? Also, it's Spacer's Choice. Taste of freedom. I don't feel good about this company. And those are my feelings. Also, ooh, hello. I'm picking things. Oh. Like, this is really, like, it's just really terrible what this company did. I have somebody else's. I probably have Tanaka's passcode, right? Look, we're gonna go just a little bit until I can find a... I mean, look at this place. They just murdered a lot of people for the insurance. And I don't like that. Oh! Somebody's alive! Hey, I would like to call out and tell them that I'm here. Hello? Yeah, Edgewater is a hot mess. It is a hot, hot mess. And in not a good way, right? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna find, like, there's a person here and I'm going to find them. Look, I'm alive. I'm a human being. Also, when did this massacre happen? That's a question I have. When did this, because if he's still alive, like, how long has he been here?
Not real. You're not real.
Do you know what I mean? Like, that's a question. I think it's also a fair question. Okay, so I can go in this door or down this hatch. I will go in the door first. Yeah, because it's a little bit, I will tell you, it's a little bit unclear to me how long ago all these things were abandoned. Query, did Reed Thompson murder them for the money? Are you damning him and all the people under him because you hate the system they're trapped in? Though I suppose I don't have to make this argument alone. Did he murder them for money? Well, oh, I would say, well, my hacker character would say that, like, this is a bad system, and Reed Thompson, they can go they could go join the deserters, or they could leave. Right? That's my character's thing is like I'm gonna, because I think you could be like, well, this is basically slavery. It's corporate slavery, but the slaves are like, but I like to be here. Let's do that. And like, so some people would say it's unethical to sort of get rid of a system of slavery if the people who are enslaved are happy to be there. But I don't think my character cares about that. Your character doesn't think walls are important in the wilderness. Ooh, workbench. That's awesome. I don't think I need that right now. And I cannot hack this. So I think this is the... Apparently there's shooting going on. What? The thing is... And that's the thing, like, if people are like, yes, but I enjoy my state of enslavement, you might think that the ethical thing would be to leave them in slavery, and some people would, but I don't think my character would. I think my character is like, I'm a little bit damn the man. Aha. I did a thing. What is that thing? I don't even know. I don't even know. Hey, Jeremy, how are you doing? I feel like I have not... I feel like I probably missed something. I feel like I've probably missed some stuff because we're trying to follow Jeremy. I feel sad about... Yeah, I feel like Trooper's character thinks of themselves as a good person, but mostly cares about themselves and hurting the system. The rest goes to the silence. Yeah, and I also think... I mean, I kind of think that this character is a little bit in love with being a rebel. Do you know what I mean? They're like, oh, I'm a Robin Hood. I'm gonna steal from the rich and give to the poor. Like, but I also think that they're... I think they don't have a lot of experience in things. And the reason why I think they don't have a lot of experience is because I think they like... Yeah, where's Jeremy? I think they don't have a lot of experience. I think they were kind of young and a bartender and like, oh, it'll be really cool to go on a corporate thing, right? Like sort of like the adventure. Like, you know, when people are like, oh, I hack because it's fun, and like the kind of people that like do all sorts of what's the word? Like they pirate everything all the time, and they think there's no harm in it because, like, oh, what does it harm? Like, it's damning the man. Pirating is probably like super edgy. Like, I think they're, you know, I think they've got that going on in them a little bit, and their sort of sense of consequences are not particularly very good yet. Is my sense. I feel like they don't have a good sense of consequences. Yeah, some characters got to do the thing they think is right and have no bystander parallels. Yeah, paralysis. What I believe makes me a good person, my actions have nothing to do with it. So not exactly a white hat. Well, I suppose that would be depending on your point of view. I think, like, I'm thinking of them as being like 24, 25 maybe, like in that range. And I think they're the kind of person that's like, oh, the man is bad, and like, I'm a good guy if I damn the man, but I'm also kind of edgy. And I think that their sense of, I don't think they have a good sense of complexity exactly, is my sense of them. That they also, where's this person talking? Yeah, like, I don't think they have a good sense of complexity, like the difficulty and complexity of things. So I think they're like, their idea is, oh, hey. Yes, right. Young and untested by decisions and consequences. And I think that they just don't have nuance at all. Like, I don't think they have a good sense of nuance. And I think yeah. So hey, Pavardi. And so I think that's going to be like one of their, yeah, untested, a little bit too simple. Also, I've been switching things. I've not found this brain that I'm looking for. Not a ton of wisdom. Yes, not a ton of wisdom is what I'm thinking. I think they're not high in the wisdom yet. Usually the backside of a bar door goes back towards the entrance. Oh, interesting. They don't have nuance? May I recommend Twitter to them? I think wisdom when young can save you from rushing things. Yes. So here's my question. Where is this brain we're looking for? You know, because I feel like I should probably be able to get to the brain. If I do this. Oh. So we're apparently not on the floor. So we're gonna walk this way. I think we can find this brain, this robot brain, and at least get that part of the mission done, so we know that that's at least finished. But also we need to get that, oh, it's in here. But we have the key card. Yes. 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 I feel good about this. I also feel good about, also, so it turns out that guy was not wrong. I wonder if he lived through the thing. You know, our paranoid guy? I wonder if he lived through that massacre and he's like got all PTSD and business. Also, I have a lot of stuff. 320. Okay. Oops, not what I want. 320, and I gotta go. But let's go to our journal. Let's do the frightened engineer. I feel like we can get this last thing, which will give us loot. Hey, here's my question. And I'm going to ask Krellin, because Krellin knows things. Krellin, I'm going to find this, I need to go downstairs. Which is fine. So I'm going to find this thing.
No, just leave me alone.
Higgins. I need to find Higgins. Did I need to go? Higgins? Where may I find you? Higgins?
Go away, Phantom.
I think we have to go down here. What? The name game. Come on, everybody. I said, now let's play a game. I bet you I can make a rhyme out of anybody's name. The first letter of the name, I treat it like it wasn't there. And then a B on F. On M will appear. And then I say Bo at a B, then I say the name, then banana, fan, info. And then I say the name again with an F very plain, then a fee, fi, and a mo. And then I say the name again with an M this time, and there isn't any name that I can't rhyme. A frithiol, boba, frithiol, banana, fan, a frithiol, fee, fi, mo, frithiol. A frithiol. Thank you for the sub. 320 blaze it. Yeah.
Just leave me alone.
Frithiel, did I ever tell you that you're awesome? Because I feel like I have not told you recently that you're awesome, but you are indeed awesome. And I thought you should know it. Are we going to be able to just look? I love you all, and you all need to know it. I'm gonna go down here. We're just climbing down, and hopefully we'll find Higgins and things, and oh, there he is. Also, I'm gonna just take this. And I'm going to talk to you. Hi. How? I am. You're welcome. I don't have enough sneak. I'm going to say, calm down. I'm not trying to hurt you.
The Phantom's never talked before.
Iffy.
I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw.
Hug.
See, Higgins, this is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
Why don't you slow down and tell me what's going on?
Clearly, I mistook you for one of the phantoms of my imagination.
Yes.
Which terrorized me on occasion.
All right.
Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
Yeah. How long have you been here?
Hard to say. By my reckoning, Higgins has been here somewhere between 2 weeks and forever. My recollection's a touch fuzzy these days.
Yeah. So what exactly do you do here?
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
You know, what happened to this place?
Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium.
That's horrible. How could this have happened? I already know.
You mean why did the Mechanicals go on a murderous rampage?
Yes.
Same reason any of us do, I suppose. The voices told me so.
Ooh!
I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
You've been down here this whole time? How did you not starve?
Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides.
So you ate sprats.
Braised, boiled, charred, skewered. Sprats are good eating, friend. Chock full of brain food.
So you were an engineer. What did you work on?
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries. Repaired them, maintained, upgraded. Did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
So, if you worked on these mechanicals, you must know a way to stop them.
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
You know, I can deal with the mechanicals. I made it this far, didn't I?
You know,
I'm very persuasive.
Myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
Mechanicals follow the behavior of their logic module. Someone tampered with it.
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanics.
I am. I'm a hacker. An edgy hacker.
Control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me.
Yes?
You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. You know what? I did want to ask you something.
The tail. Definitely start with the tail. If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy.
Oh, that's not information I needed right now. How have you been surviving all this time?
Jimmy'd opened the vending machine.
Yes.
That lasted a good couple of months.
I should go. So, yes! Thank you, Iffy. I'm an edgy hacker skater boy. Like 100%. And let's just take this engineering volume and take some bits. I'm feeling really good about my life right now. I feel like we are in a really good spot in terms of where we're at the game. I think, so we don't lose our mind, I just want to climb out. I am an edgy hacker skater boy. Can I not climb up this stair? Oh, I should probably be on this side. That's why. I was like, that's it. Thank you, Levi. It was like, what? So I am looking to just get to a space where I can, no, that's, what, all, you cannot, I feel like that's unfair, but it's cool. You know, I had a weird dream. I often have weird dreams. I should tell you some of my dreams sometime. You should be able to, you should have I know I should climb up and then be stuck. No, but I'm just gonna get to a place. No. I know that I can save anywhere, but I'm more looking like I'm looking for a place where, when I start the game up again, I'll be like, wait, where? I will know where I am. Do you know what I mean? Do we want to just, I just feel like if I can stand in front of this computer, then I'll know where I am and everything will be fine. It's like a writing thing that when you write, you're supposed to stop somewhere where you're excited and you know where you're headed. Yeah, right, exactly. Point at a door that I have to go to. Fine. We did all of that. I think we want to get to that other computer terminal. And then we should be good-ish. Probably. I know, Jeremy's great. Jeremy's my friend. Jeremy likes me. Jeremy's not evil. Jeremy's a friend. Are we going up? No, we're going through. Yes? Yes. Oh, but you're barred. Well, that's rude, but it's fine. Right, see, this is where I think we're headed. I think we're headed to a computer terminal? Jeremy, oh, you know, this is some prime Krellin right now. Bringing up, wait, there's a terminal that I wanted to get to. I feel like they're heading us towards the exit, and I don't want to do that. Yeah, no. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. I want here. Yes. Oh, I just want to get in front of the terminal. I won't open it, but I want to get to the front of the terminal. Comes now the power, stranger in a strange land. Right, and what is this? Yeah, okay. Wait, really? Really? Oh, all right then. So here's my question. for you, Krellin. I cannot just go stand in front of it. Well, that is less exciting. In which case, I don't think we walked this way, right? But I don't think that's the thing. I don't think that's the terminal. I don't think we went this way, the control terminal, but that's not the way I want to go. I want to go to that old computer that we walked in. Remember downstairs? Yes, I'm not going to go there. But do you remember there was that other terminal that we needed that passcode for? Do you remember the one? Do you remember? It was down here somewhere, right? Just here. We're going to go here. This is it. I just feel like... Yeah, in this, the one, like I feel like there was one in the security office that allowed us to do things. It was the one where they're like, you need to be able to hack it, right? It was like, that one, like the too high to hack, or you have the passcode. It was that one. Do you remember? It was like there's a computer where you have to have like a super high hack skill, or you could have the passcode. And I thought that it was down here, and I thought that was different than the one that would be like our actual one. Yes, no? Krellin, they're different, right? It was like near where I found Jeremy. Yes. And if I go there, that's not going to trigger stuff. Yes, no? Yes, no? Yeah, that's the one I'm looking for. I'm looking for that one. And, but the question is, where was it? It was this one, wasn't it? Yes, this is what I was looking for. Modify behavior. Select new mode, select new target. Select new mode. All mechanicals in this facility have been mandated to remain in guard mode. Any attempt to alter the setting is punishable by company law. Your infractions are noted in your permit record. See Higgins. See your supervisor for a reprimand. So select new target. Error. All mechanicals in this facility have been mandated to target intruders. Any attempt to alter the setting is punishable by company law. Your interaction has been noted in your permit record. Please see your supervisor to schedule a reprimand. Let's define those intruders. All persons or entities not identified as property of Spacer's choice. Would you like to modify the definition of intruders? Yes, I would. Modify definition successfully. Forward. Please allow some time to process and remove all recently. Okay. I think I've done that. And then I can return to root. And yeah. So I've done that. I think we're good. Return to root. Exit. Okay. So it sounds to me like I've done everything I need to do before we get to the game itself, right? So that should be it. I just want to now get back to the front, and we'll stop for today. That's it. This way out? No, I'm just going to go up to the like, now I'm done. I just want to get back to the stairwell, and then I'm finished, and then I'm going to eat food, because I do need to do that. Okay, here we are. Here we go. See? Done. Finished. Ta-da! And save game. Save. Overwrite. Yes. And so you can see that I'm not cheating. Main menu. Boom. That's it. I'm done. So all we have to do next time is actually go into where the geothermal plant thing is and the control room. Ooh. Nice. So look, we've done everything in the plant, it looks like. We've been everywhere in the plant except for where the control room is. Jay Pasco, you are welcome for the stream. And this is what my students do when they boot up their cell phones in classroom. It's fair. So we did it. We finished. What am I going to tell you all right now? I'm Trooper SJP, and this was the Academic Foxhole, and we are done for our stream for today and for the week. Where you can find me next week. Next week 15. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 15 is the Wednesday, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, so next week I'll be streaming on Thursday, Return of Obra Dinn, Saturday, The Outer Worlds, and on Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, noontime Pacific, I'll be running Cthulhu Confidential with Algernon Bolden as the detective, sort of unofficial detective, Langston Wright, set in World War II, Washington, D.C., and the adventure is Capital Color, and it's going to be very exciting, and I don't know how many sessions it will take. We have 2 set up just in case, but we will see. I mean, it could be done in 1. That is possible. It's a possibility, but it might be 2. So next Sunday we'll be doing that, and that's next week. And the week after will be more gaming, and so that is very exciting. I'm very excited because I've got The Witcher starting up the week after, and it's going to be like really good. Also, class starts for me next week. So, and as Iffy knows, I'm gearing up to start the French Resistance game, which I would like to start sometime in sort of second half of February, early March at the latest. And I've talked to Iffy about overlays. I've talked to Lizard Eats Flies about music, and I've talked to cast members, and I have got some confirmations, and I'm waiting on a person who's given me an Iffy, an if. Why did I agree to, this is a very good question, Krellin. This is a very good question. Why did I agree to do all the things after classes started? I don't even know. But it'll, you know what, once I get everything set up, then we'll do it, and then it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Krellin, I should tell you that I've been asked to do a thing, and I'm gonna say no. I was asked to be on another committee, and I'm gonna say no to that committee. You know, Krellin, I probably do need a personal secretary who will tell people no. But I was just asked to be on another committee. There will be a lot of work in the spring, and I'm going to say no. I haven't said no yet, but I will. And I want you to know that I thought of you, and I was like, Krellin would not approve if I said yes to this. And I'm not going to say yes. I'm going to say no. I haven't said no yet, but I will. And the person who asked me is trying to guilt me so that I will say yes, but I'm gonna say no. And and I should say, because I've got all the things, if you are hanging out, I feel like everybody who's hanging out here is already following, but if you haven't followed, then you should follow if you want to. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But I also have a Discord. If you want to hang out in our Discord, please do. We're very friendly. And also, you can find me on Twitter at Academic Foxhole. I also have a Patreon, which is Academic Foxhole, where the funds go to help pay for like the overlay and the music, and for cast costs and all of that, for the and props and costumes for RPGs on my channel. So if you want, please, you can support that. But you can also find shows on YouTube. I have to finish uploading the last Obra Dinn, and that's on Trooper SJP. So that's all the stuff, and thank you, because I have a hard time saying no. I really, really do, but I'm going to say no to this one, even though I feel super guilty about it, but I will. And I'm gonna do that today. So I want to thank you all for being here. You all are really wonderful, and I feel like you don't know how happy I am for all the battle buddies in the Foxhole, and how you know, like, I can be very busy sometimes, and knowing that I have time and space to hang out with you all makes me really happy. So thank you. I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna eat some food, and I will in the top corner of the screen, Krellin approves. Krellin will remember this. Yes. And by the way, when I do officially say no, I will come back and I will inform you all. And so wish me luck on learning to play Fortune My Foe on the lyre so that I can bust out my lyre music on The Witcher. And saying no is about asserting healthy boundaries. That is true. But I'm a bit of an empath, so I can be a pushover sometimes. I just have to work on it. That's one of my big flaws is I have a hard time saying no because I feel bad, you know. But I'm getting better. And before I go, I will tell you this. One more thing. So the person who's asking me to do this committee thing, this coming semester, which I'm going to say no to. She's trying to guilt me because of this other thing that was a big deal for me, because I'm going to be on leave next year while I'm doing my research and writing and streaming, but I'm also going to be taking my sabbatical semester after, so I'm going to have a year and a half for just writing, research, and teaching. And I was scheduled to teach a class in the spring, in that fall of 2021, fall of 2021. I was scheduled to teach a class, and I was like, look, I was like, hey, I'm going to be on my sabbatical that semester. Is there some way to move the class forward, like to spring of 2022? And she was like, no. And so I felt like I didn't say it, but I was thinking like if I had to come back to teach that class, I probably would. But I'm just not teaching that class in a year and a half from now. So, and I said I will totally teach it when we start the cycle up again. So I said no to teaching that class in the fall so I can actually get my sabbatical leave. And she's trying to guilt me into doing this service work in this coming semester, and I'm going to say no to that too. So I'm really proud of myself because I've got great things I need to do. I've got some great things I need to do. So that's it. That's my goodness. I'm gonna go and eat food. I don't know what it is that I'm gonna eat yet, but I'm gonna eat something. I've got something in the fridge. You all are the best. Take care, everybody, and I will see you all. When am I gonna see you all? I'm gonna see you next Thursday. Yeah, I'm gonna see you next Thursday. Take care, everybody, and I will catch you on the flip side. Bye.